Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome back to Hugo Pattesta, lawyer. So, I had a huge caseload yesterday and ended up with a lot of people to represent. I don't know how today's going to go overall, but I am now representing 6 of the Saints, which are one of the largest and one of my favorite gangs in all of the city. I am representing a sergeant who has been... She's in a civil case, and there's a lot of hairiness there, but it's going to be quite interesting. I now have multiple people on retainer. So we now have Evelyn the clerk, Shaban the justice, Bubbles, a friend of the Saints, and a friend of me. I met her on my first day here. Dang, a friend of Bubbles, and then Miss Evans, who is a police officer. As I said, a sergeant. She's very, very nice. I like the way she conducts herself. Apparently, I was the only person in the entire department willing to take that case because everybody was worried about conflict. Granted, I was too, but I went and, I asked some people and we got the answers we needed, but it's quite funny. I think that's Evelyn's bike parked right there. Is Evelyn here? That would be really helpful if she is. So we got a bunch of lawyers with us here today, Mr. Moore, everything. Hey, Mr. Moore.
Hey.
I hate to interrupt, but one of our clients, Mike Rowland, has been checking in with me. He's one of the people who is in that,
yeah, I just saw his
skate park
text.
incident. Have we moved on that at all?
No, because I was waiting to see what happened with the
Lost?
Sorry, I was really loud. The hut.
The hut for Mr. Bronco?
No, the related incident on Popular Street.
Ah, gotcha.
So, cause I would presume there's evidence in there.
Are you louder?
What?
Seem loud. I don't know.
Do I?
Could be my ear. Yeah, I don't know. Could just be me. If you're good on your end, you're good.
I don't know.
It's probably just me.
But yeah, I was waiting to see what happened with that. It looked like the reports and everything got finished or are close to being finished.
That's good.
I think so.
Can I
tried to avoid this place.
Can I subpoena an arrest report that is technically not related to a client? Like, because the incident is related, right?
Yeah. Do it.
I mean, I just got one denied because they pled no
closed?
contest. The reports and investigate some of them, yes.
I mean, if they pled guilty or not guilty, you can file a subpoena to look at it. Yeah, that's fine.
All right, Mr. Fisher.
I don't see why not.
Well,
Just
so
say this relates to incident number.
I have to go do something across the road real quick. I want you to stay here, and when they have a moment, just tell them that if they see Dan Faley let me know or let him know that I need to speak with him. It'll only take 5 minutes.
Related civil on unrelated individuals.
I'll be on it. Sounds good.
All right. So I'm currently trying to acquire a building. I was doing it predominantly to get parking spots, but if I can't get parking spots, I can at least get some storage and some space that's mine nearby the courthouse that I can utilize. And considering that Pattesta and Associates Law, the PALS, has reopened again, it's a good opportunity, I think. So, this is Evelyn's, and I was originally applying for a different building, but since it's not going to work out, I'm going to be her neighbor. So I'm just going to run to the center of the building here. Ping-a-ding-ding. There we go. So, these are building permits you have to apply to be on the roof, and you have to have a business to do it. So that's why PALS is going to be taking it. It'll also provide us a space that if we wanted to have a private meeting next to City Hall instead of going all the way to the PDO, we'd have something available to us. Just 1 second, I want to check something. Alright. So now we're just going to get back to the courthouse. I want to see if one of my clients is available. Miss Indy's fantastic. She's one of the members of the Saints and honestly one of my favorites. She's like one of the nicest Saints you'll ever meet. Also this. So, the Holly Tinsel Memorial Skybridge. Holly Tinsel isn't dead. She's alive. She's very alive. A couple of days ago, there was a rumor spreading around that she died, right? And on the same day, I did 4 or 3 cell reps with her, something like that, like over and over. She was in a wheelchair. Her legs aren't working too good, but she is very much alive. And I don't know why this is here. I saw her yesterday. She is still very much alive, but the Holly Tinsel Memorial Skybridge, because apparently Holly Tinsel isn't, but she is. Appreciate you, boss.
ULF.
Outside of
Yulf.
Dan.
Sad.
Both.
I need Dan.
Ulf. Dan. Dan who?
Dan Faley.
Dave's not here, man.
I just don't understand, like, if an individual wants their arrest report through a lawyer, why would the state deny the request?
That wasn't for Evelyn. That
Right?
was the
It's his
judge.
arrest record.
Are you
Oh.
saying it's an appeal?
Well, part of it was a criminal appeal, yes, but I mean, I don't know. Like, are they just
Ask for the
allowed to deny?
investigation. No. I mean, it's no
I mean-
contest. You can look at it for civil litigation. Just make up some bullshit. Just say it's civil.
Can't they? Isn't
I
that
mean,
their record though? Like, don't they have
You're looking into a civil matter. It's your investigation. You can handle it.
There we go.
Well, I'm actually just asking a general question now. Like, can the state just deny a subpoena request because even though it's their arrest record?
Whose arrest record? The individual?
Yeah. So I have a client.
Oh.
He's
I
requested
know
his
that.
arrest record.
Even if they pled no contest, you can try and pull it. They should be able to give. They should give it to you.
Fantastic. Good to hear. Thanks, y'all.
Oh.
Yeah. Hopefully we get a
Morgan.
cell rep or two. That'll be pretty fun.
Yeah,
But it's
I-
really up to them actually
Danny's calling. You
calling.
want to come?
I'm on duty.
yeah.
Did you
Sorry.
want to talk to Hugo first for that court case?
Yeah, you need an affidavit?
Oh yes, actually, I was told that you guys need to go to a clerk and get sworn in, and then write your affidavits.
I could see if there's a clerk available right now.
Okay, well, I already wrote my affidavit, so I just need to talk to a clerk about it.
I think
Yes.
you need to be sworn in and rewrite it.
Okay.
I mean,
in front
I've
of them.
Well, that's possible.
You want me to give it
Shouldn't
back
take
to you?
long.
No, I've got it. I've got it. Just annoying. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, they don't want me to have redundant witnesses. Well, Hugo, you're gonna be there in court. You don't need to write your statement.
So
Okay.
am I.
No, you are one of the ones they don't want to be a redundant witness.
They just want the primary
Okay.
lawyer, not the associate lawyers or the paralegals that were there. This is about a case
Makes no
where
sense,
a
but
trooper
okay.
was forcing time limits on client
I don't know.
conversations.
He just said
And,
that
like,
he doesn't
we're
want
talking,
like
like, less than
redundant
5
testimony
minutes
if you
to
guys
get
are
the
all going
whole
to say
story.
the same thing for the sake of time.
Joe
That's fair.
Stevens.
I can kind of see that, but also, like, you're dealing with a sworn officer of the law, so I feel like having multiple testimonies is one of the ways that you counter that. But, whatever the judge says.
I mean, you'll still get to have your statement, and they're still considering it. Or it's going to be entered into evidence, rather, so it will still be there.
Okay. When's the court case?
Do
we have a date?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna have to see if I can get a hold of a clerk then to get this done. Just
My
there's
ability-
never one around for me. So.
Yeah, you need to. What I would recommend very heavily is find 1 or 2 that work well with you, and invest some time and get their numbers, because it'll make your job a lot more streamlined.
Yeah.
Evelyn's great. She's like the PDO's
Yeah.
pocket clerk. She's awesome.
Do I have Evelyn's number though? I don't think I have her number.
Oh, you need that number. That number
No.
is super important.
That's the number I
right
need
back.
the most. Yeah, she's usually around in a couple hours, so I'll talk to her. Okay, not a big deal.
She told me to fuck off.
What'd you do?
Huh.
I don't know.
What did you do?
I was bugging her about a subpoena.
Yeah, okay, that explains it. Yeah, no, you don't. Why would you do that?
Because that's her job.
I mean, yeah, but once you hand it to her, your job is done. That's your responsibility completed. If it doesn't go forward after that, that's not your fault.
She don't want to deal with it. She's like, I'm busy. I think she's mad at me because wagon and all that. I don't know where wagon's at.
I don't know where Wagon's at either. I do worry about him.
He emailed me a couple days ago, said he's okay, but he was supposed to be back yesterday. I don't know.
Would you, just a question here, if the position was offered to you, would you take head of the PDO?
Head PDO?
Yep.
Probably not. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm that type of person that it's kind of my only option, yeah. If they really need me that.
Yeah.
I'd rather not. I'd rather just stay where I'm at and do
Gotcha.
whatever I want. Because I could just stand here and make you guys go do cell calls.
No, that's fair. I only say it like, oh, cell call. There we go. I'm taking this. Mine,
Oh, yeah.
dibs.
All you.
Lawyer
Hey,
line.
everybody, don't forget, the DA's office have an open
I
house,
need a
all right?
lawyer.
By all means, if you hate...
Sure thing. For cell rep or what are you looking for?
Over there.
I've done some terrible things.
Oh, okay. Are you currently in police custody?
No,
Okay, then how about we meet at the PDO building that is formerly the Life Invader building? Would that work for you?
I think that's a little too public.
That is our main building and offices. I can assure you that generally we'd take you into an office and have a conversation privately, sir.
Can we meet at like the observatory or somewhere secluded so I don't have to be around the public?
Let me
It's only a
speak
matter
with
of
one of
time,
my
Nolan. It's
fellow
only a
lawyers real
matter
quick.
of
Would I be allowed to bring possibly a lawyer
We gotta
and
bring
some
Tap Band
fellows of
back.
mine?
Or tack law.
Sure.
All right, give me one moment real quick.
Well,
It's just
Mr.
like
Elwood,
Too, actually.
I
Yeah.
have a situation I wish to speak to you about very
I
quickly.
think that person right there.
All right, so I've got a gentleman on the phone who says he's done some terrible things, and he would like to discuss it with a lawyer.
Hello?
Okay. Is he
He
trying
does-
to appeal? Or?
He is not currently in custody, it sounds like.
He thinks he has a warrant?
I'm not 100% sure. He said I've done some terrible things and I'd like to speak to a lawyer. He doesn't want to meet at the PDO building. He wishes to meet at a more secluded spot like the observatory. Yeah.
I'm good.
All right.
You can
yeah.
come to the video.
So, unfortunately, sir, it seems as if my counsel is not willing to make it out to the observatory. If you'd like to reach a lawyer, we are happily available at the PDO building.
Will there be police there?
The police are not there on a regular basis, in my experience. We would not call them in this situation unless there is something like an imminent
Do I have
threat
to
to our
give you
lives.
money for that lawyer confidentiality?
How can I this?
So currently we are public defense lawyers. We are operating as public defense lawyers, which means that we are paid by the state to defend you.
Okay.
Yes,
Does
sir.
that involve advice, or if I tell you something, will you go to the state about it?
We are not required reporters, sir. So if you came to us and we're just trying to seek legal advice, we can provide you that and then walk away without having to call the police. As I said, I personally don't really call the police unless there is imminent danger upon my life or my fellows.
All right. Well, there's no danger. It's just I went on a bender. You see.
Okay. I do want to say,
And-
like, the best way we can advise this is going to be as a group.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Would-
could I just
would-
give you the rundown of what occurred, and then we go from there?
Sure. You can provide me a a TLDR.
I went on a bender.
But I could not tell you
The man from Uwu came and picked me up.
Not yet.
Oh God.
I don't know these men,
Not yet.
but we just kept driving,
Is there any judges or lawyers here?
and we would pick people up,
Why
and
do you need a
we make
lawyer?
them do things like fight.
Okay.
Quick
Yeah.
question, really. When
And
did
every
you
once in a while, you know, you find someone that's a little snappy, you know?
Is he doing any
Mhm.
violence
They pull
or
a
is it
gun out
just-
on you.
Any violent crime.
Yeah.
So it's
And we'd
like-
have to defend ourselves, you see?
Yeah, that sounds good. Alright.
Okay. It does sound like you may have been taking people prisoner, sir.
A little bit.
Okay, so that they
All in
would have a
good
right to
fun.
defend themselves against that.
Yeah. But what about my biggest concern isn't about me, it's about my friends. The other three.
Hello.
Are they in trouble as well?
They have the weapon. They have the gun.
Okay, and do you know if there is a warrant out for your arrest currently?
I don't know.
Okay,
The cops haven't stopped me.
Wait, where's Cara?
gotcha. All right.
Like I've been
Oh,
around
upstairs,
cops, you
honey, when
see,
you're
and they
done.
haven't stopped me, pulled me over. They haven't said, "Hey, you come here."
Okay, so what I'm hearing here right now is, I'm gonna be 100% honest, I would not say that you have a self-defense case here. As like I said, it does sound like you were trying to take the individuals prisoner first. However, if you would like
I've been
defense for
told
the...
that.
Just speak to
Oh,
that
sorry,
lady.
go ahead.
I
Been
mean,
told
30
that.
homeless people, it's not that hard to do.
That one of them didn't make it.
That one of your people or one of the people who were injured?
One of the people we shot.
That's not good, sir. There was almost definitely an investigation open then.
Yeah, just tired.
Well, my
I
biggest
am
thing,
okay.
right,
What's his name?
is
He's not giving his name.
He
We
has
all
not
shot.
provided me his name, no. What, sir, could I just ask your name?
I don't know about that.
I mean, like I stated, I'm not a required reporter, sir. I'm just having counsel currently requesting it, so if you're not comfortable giving it, that's fine, but I don't think we're going to be able to
can call me
represent you if you
John.
don't... He would like to be called John.
John.
Yeah, John.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Alright.
afraid right now.
No, no worries.
Well, it sounds like you might have some reasons to be afraid. I'm not saying that, you know...
I mean,
I'm not
if we
saying-
have his name, we can.
What
check
about
to
the
see if he
people
has
that
a
picked me up?
warrant, what's going on, and
So,
How
real
about
quick
maybe
here,
afraid?
sir.
I work on a church,
Is it okay
turn
if I
himself
approach?
in.
Certainly.
Yeah,
So,
you're
sir,
fine.
if we could get your name, we might be able to at least try to ascertain whether you have a warrant out for your arrest or not.
I told you,
Bad
John.
news.
John is not a full name, sir. Can you provide me a full name?
Don't say it.
A lot of people saw us car. A lot of people.
Okay, so there are a lot of witnesses. You're not helping your situation here right now, sir.
We can't.
5 of them. To be fair, though, the majority of the people that were in the car were
Love
either
to help,
shot
but
in
you're
the
not
head
helping
or
me.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I would love to help, but you're
Like,
not
ran
helping
over.
me here, sir. I do wish
I
you the
don't
best of
know,
luck
I'm
with
just-
everything.
Is there any
good
paralegals
day.
Wait,
left?
where are you going?
No, he had to go. He had
He's
to-
really not providing anything for me there.
Oh.
John.
Okay.
Yes, you're wasting your fucking.
We're
I'm
headed
not
up to the
supposed to
prison
voice
to
ID, but
talk
that
to a
also
client.
Beware
sounds
of Ricky
like
Fromage, so
another...
yeah, just
No,
beware.
Yeah.
I won't represent Ricky
that
Fromage.
sounds
I'm
that
not
sounds
gonna lie.
familiar.
I'm
That's
pretty
all.
sure he
That's
wants to
all
kill
I'll
me.
say.
Okay.
Shit got real bad, real.
More coffee. I don't like coffee. Hugo does.
Some shit. Oh, who's calling again? What?
Oh, that's
Same
him again.
number?
Yep.
Okay, I'll see you up at the parking garage.
This is Elwood.
Now he's taking it. Oh, so this ring right here is possessed by Soggle the Bog Witch.
What's your name?
She is an amazing lawyer. I have seen her, and she requests babies as payment, not for eating.
going
She
with that?
specifically exemplifies. I don't know whether I believe it or not, but that's how that works.
Wait.
I have no idea what's
What's going
going on.
Oh,
They're going
Blake
up
and
to
I
the
were.
prison.
Yeah.
Wait, you're going to the prison?
Yeah, we're going through the prison.
I'll come
Where are
along.
you guys going?
I'll go check on my
With
clients
you.
at the prison.
Okay. My
With you.
client's too. Oh, Hugo.
Yes.
The private attorney, Michael Malvino.
Mm-hmm.
He pulled me aside this morning, and he was like, "Are you representing Serafina? I think it is."
That would be
And
me.
I was like, right, but it's the group case, right?
Mhm. Yep.
Right. So apparently, I guess she went to him too. And I was like, I don't know. Like, a group of us are representing them. I'm not sure why she reached out to you.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I don't know what's going on there.
Okay, we'll have to double check with that, because, you know, trying to get a hold of all of the Saints can be quite a hassle. I got a hold of 3 of them in one room, and I told them the plan, so hopefully we can execute upon that. But if we want to go to the prison right now, I can help, you know, clarify anything that needs to be.
Yeah, we will. I need to. Where did Blake go?
You said you'd meet you up at the parking garage.
Yep.
What parking garage?
I'm assuming the one directly north.
Yep. I didn't hear that. Any cops around? You see any?
No.
Oh, good. Okay.
It's green anyways.
Yep.
Oh, come on. Running red lights is a gateway crime.
Yes, it is. Very
It's
much so.
really, I don't think it is, but
Yeah, no, it is.
It was
First
being
you run red
sarcastic.
lights, then you kill people.
yep, that direct escalation there. That's exactly how it works. Mr. Moore,
Hey,
we're off to prison.
Sliding.
We're off to see the wizard.
The prison
We're
wizard.
gonna get up this hill eventually.
Do up your seatbelt, please. Thank you, because I don't want to hear that. It's annoying as fuck.
A couple days ago, they locked the doors to visitation. I was waiting 45 minutes to just talk with one of my clients.
What did Gordon want?
Oh, he pulled me aside to have things sorted out with that filing.
Mm.
Oh, I took a sip of
gave
water.
us
and
a
I've got
plea
hiccups.
offer for our hut.
Oh, the one that I was attached to, then not attached to?
Well, I mean, technically, you're still co-counsel.
What was your offer? What was the offer you provided?
He gave. He wanted to go after 10 years, but time served for 4. I think it was 4. So 6 more years, and then $100,000 fine.
Oh, this is the one he was talking about. He wanted to hit 30
Benjamin.
years.
Yeah.
I think that's their recommendation. But
There's no way
listen
in
to
hell we're
this.
taking that. We're
Oh,
No.
hold
taking
on.
that.
Let me go on duty for this. For the articulation of weapons trafficking, possession prong, 66 firearm receivers, 10 explosives,
One
and
second,
3
real quick.
improperly registered firearms.
Hey, Mr. Hardy, what can I do for you?
Hey, can you come over to Life Invader? That guy's coming.
Oh, I'm actually currently on my way to Bolingbroke. I can loop back in just a few. I need to check in with one of my clients up there. I do apologize.
Alright.
Alright, I'll be... Actually, you know what? We should be able to reprioritize this. Miss Morgan, we need to turn around and go to the PDO building.
Oh, okay.
Alright, I will explain. We'll be there shortly, Mr. Hardy. Apologies.
Alright.
Alright, so there was a client on the phone who may or may not be dangerous. And they wouldn't even provide their name. And since they're going to meet Mr. Hardy at the PDO building, I would like to make sure that there's more than one person there when they meet.
Okay, when we get there, I'll stay.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. I trust Blake and Morgan to handle this all in my stead, so too.
I already have a text message.
Aw.
Much
Use that.
appreciated.
You guys have proven yourself to me.
Thanks.
I
Aw.
I know my word doesn't hold much merit, but
Sure does. You have a lot of experience.
Exactly.
especially that win. You guys might want to tell Hugo about that win today.
Oh yeah, so
Oh my
just a little
God.
bit of information so that you're aware about it. The client provided his name is John and would not give anything else. He was picked up at Uwu by some people, and it sounds like they went out and kidnapped people, made them fight each other, like, you know, kidnapped people and then used them for entertainment.
Okay.
Some of the people who they attempted to kidnap tried to fight back, and at which point they're claiming self-defense. I told them that that's not how that works. But he wanted to have a discussion, I believe, about open warrants or something else. So that's what I know about this situation. He was picked up by
Why
other
is
gentlemen who
this
he doesn't know.
Guy,
What the fuck?
I don't know.
wow, okay. Okay.
But yeah, that's the situation that you currently are facing right now. That's one of the reasons I wish for Mr. Elwood to not be alone. Is
Yeah.
we don't
No
need
problem.
lawyer
I
hostages.
need to go buy a gun.
Yes, you do, Mr. Moore.
Yeah, so do I.
All
I haven't
pals
gotten one
must
yet
be
either.
equipped with at least a 9mm ACP.
I'm oblicked up.
Yeah, I don't own a gun right now.
Yeah, no, you need those. You need one.
Ever since I was mauled by a panther or cheetah in the wilderness, I really need to buy one. It was my prerogative to go do that, but then I forgot.
We're gonna go get you a gun today, Mr. Moore. You need one. You're a good lawyer, and I would hate to see you injured.
All right.
All right, thank you, Miss
Enjoy.
Murphy. Much
No
appreciated.
problem.
Yeah, so we
let me
went
look.
a bench trial this morning.
Oh yeah,
We're amazing.
Morgan did most of the heavy lifting.
No, stop.
Oh yeah, all I did was muddy the fuck out of.
I mean, that's
Shit.
half of the job of defense, is to make everything really obscure.
They thought I was cooking, but I was really just turning on the microwave.
But the point that you were trying to make is the point that the judge made anyway, so...
Yeah.
There
pretty
you
much.
go. That's good.
So they had a guy for, first of all, they told us false imprisonment, but they meant to say false reporting, and they changed it like halfway through the
Through the
first part of the
trial.
testimony.
Oh my god.
Which they had no DA, and I saw the original request for a judge, so I was confused as to why it changed anyways. So it was honestly fine.
You still
given
won.
the circumstances. But and criminal threats and the state's witness victim basically got up there and said, "I was never afraid."
He said it
Which-
twice. And then he said it to me when I asked him
He
again.
did.
Oh my
He
god.
did. And then the officer got up there and said, "Well, I sent people there because I thought it was a kidnapping."
Oh,
So
you thought, huh?
they
You didn't get
charged
a
him for
report?
false reporting.
Yeah.
Even though there was two theories, right? Because the first theory is that he was either reporting himself for a crime that he didn't get charged for, or the second one is that he wasn't reporting a crime at all, because really he picked up the phone and said, "What crime can I commit because this judge is bored and wants a bench trial?"
Oh yeah, that's not committing a crime at all. That's asking a question.
Right.
Right. So there were two different theories, and the judge found him not guilty on both, and then they had a long conversation afterwards about
What judge? Was this Falcone?
Yackle. It was Yackle.
Oh, Yackle, because Falcone keeps on walking up and saying, "Hugo, get me a bench trial." And I'm like, "I advise my clients, sir."
Oh, the judge that was the victim in this was Judge Chalk.
I don't even know if I know that judge.
He always wears purple and has blonde hair.
Oh, yes, I do know that. Yeah. He's a magistrate, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm familiar with him. He was the one, I believe, that might have been the one then at the Wrangler case. Okay. That's gonna be great. Because one of the things that Wrangler did is that he forced a cell trial without a DA present. And that... Yeah. That was at which point he called my client a dumbass and an idiot in front of the court, in a supposed court. Also said
Sounds
that I
about
don't
right.
do my job and I need to get off my ass. At which point I just rebutted to his honor. I'm like, this is my 5th cell rep today, back to back. I'm here. What more does he want from me? And then the judge just looked at him and said, he's here. What more do you want from him?
Does he hold his bar, Wrangler?
I don't know if Wrangler holds a bar. I just know that he's exceptionally overconfident. I also want it noted that I do not condone that shortcut, but I'm not driving, so I have no choice.
That's the only way to get down here.
No, it's not. There's a road.
Yes, it is. Nope. No one goes on that road. You know who goes on that road?
Me?
The ops. The ops go on that road.
You know, in another life, I would agree with you, Morgan. Is that a hot tub?
Oh, hell yeah.
Apparently,
put
a
in
lot
a
of gifts have been
bush, though.
provided to Indy. Oh no, I got stuck. No, door, door. That door sucks.
Yo, what's up?
Hey.
Oh, is he here? Oh, hey.
Are you okay?
No, I'm fucked up.
Oh.
I've been fighting wars out here. I'm telling you. They used to
Oh my
have
gosh.
broken bottles. Now these motherfuckers have brass knuckles.
Real quick
What-
question,
Someone
sir.
just beat my ass.
Are any of the Saints currently available?
Yeah. Honestly, I'm gonna tell you right now. Is there was this curly ass haired motherfucker. His name's
Mhm.
Bobby. Bobby's around. He used to not be a saint. This motherfucker was just a fucking little trash goblin, and he would like pretend to be like a civilian ass trash goblin, but he would report to the saints. Anyways, I used to beat his ass for no reason. Yeah, but he's a saint now. His name's Bobby. He's here. So, anyways, I
Could
I want
you?
to go. But
Could
now,
you?
now he has his hair all slicked back and straight, and yeah, he doesn't fool me. What's going on? What's up?
Before you conversate with your lawyers, could you just let him know that his lawyer is here as well and would like to speak with him?
Okay.
I don't have his number
Yeah, I'll
yet.
I'll just run over there because I don't know what.
Thank
I
you.
have his
Any of
number
the
saved.
Saints. I'm representing them all.
All right. Sure. Let me...
Also, are you guys good on that? Like, there's a lot. They just added another. They added someone else.
That was at my request because it was supposed to be in the original filing. They fucked up.
Yeah, I
Oh.
mean, we
We're
have
good.
a pretty solid fucking argument, so
We've got
Okay.
multiple
they can
solid
pile them all
arguments.
in.
And I'm also looking at the possibility of some civil cases stemming from this after the fact, as there is a lot that they did not do right.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I believe our client, Mr. Jamar, especially, and I can discuss this. You can discuss anything you would discuss with me, with Mr. Moore, as he is my vice president of my association. One of the benefits
Oh,
of
you
a
guys
firm.
have an association?
Yes, we are the Pattesta and Associates law firm. Get yourself a pal. We've got your back.
Oh, that's great. That is amazing.
So yeah, any information you wish to share with me, you can also share with him, as we are firm mates.
All right, noted.
One of the many great benefits. I can also file last will and testimony now.
Oh, Hugo, while I have you, I already
Mhm.
asked the opinions of the others back in the courthouse. But if you had a client and you thought they were not being truthful and you didn't see a way through this case because of it, would you recuse yourself or would you still go?
So if the client's lying to me in the cells, I'm immediately going to say, sir, you're aware I'm your lawyer and I'm here to, advocate for you, but I can only do that if you're honest with me. If they continue to go down that route, then I'll reiterate it again and say, if you're not willing to be honest with me, I'm not going to be able to assist you in this. And then if they continue after that, then at that point I will say, okay, so at this point I can provide you another lawyer, but I will be stepping away from this as I do not believe that you're willing to be honest with me. And without that, I'm not going to be able to actually provide you anything, sir. How's it going, Dad?
Okay.
So yeah, that's normally what you do is you kind of just cut it off at the nape, like when they start talking nonsense, you gotta detect it and just go for it. And just be like, stop lying, I'm here. The other thing is I remind them of attorney-client privilege.
Yeah.
A lot of them don't realize that they have a confidential conversation because some of them think that you're a narc. And that's just not the case. We're not narcs. We're not required reporters. We do not have to inform the state that our client did that shit if they don't want us to. It's busy.
Yeah, I might have to call
I
him
got
and have
7
another
hours of
conversation
sleep
with
and
him. I
worked
already
for
told him a
12
few
hours
times
last
that
night.
I need him to tell the truth or I can't help him.
Yep.
And I've
Yeah.
asked him clearly, like, are you telling the truth about this? Because the whole thing just doesn't sit right with me. And I'm annoyed at this point that I'm going to have to take it to court and I don't have anything for it.
Gotcha. Yeah, no. If they're not willing to be honest, then at that point you should just remove yourself because it's not worth it.
Oh my god, I'm trying to schedule a deposition and they're like, "Well, we're available for an hour or two." No, I need to have a time certain. Can you I need to prepare for that.
Yeah, you
I
do.
probably should have started putting that together, but
All right, yeah, Bobby's awake. I am not even alive right now. I don't know how I'm alive. All right, let's see. Here we go.
Oh, hello, Mr. Bobby. Let's talk over here.
Okay, I'll be there as soon as I can.
Yeah, I can hear you guys. Don't worry.
How's it going?
Oh, I'm yelling now.
Not bad.
So, I don't know if we've had the opportunity to meet. My name's Hugo Pattesta. I'm going to be one of your lawyers. You currently have 3 retained counsel upon the 6 of you.
Okay.
I am the one who filed for your bail appeal or bail application. I have also entered in on the criminal case on behalf of you folks, specifically for Miss Rose as well as
okay, I
Mr.
told you that we filed
Kalinsky, if that's correct. I do apologize.
We feel
He's a
pretty good with
new
that.
face
We
for
wanna
me.
schedule a hearing
Oh,
for the
Larsa?
judges to
Yeah,
see
yeah,
all
Larso.
the
I had the chance to speak with both of them as well as Mr. Jamar earlier.
Um,
And I also believe that we may
the
be
state filed
pursuing
their
civil
response.
situations with Mr. Jamar as well.
we're
I
gonna
wanted
need
to take some time to check in with you, let you know what kind of game plan we're
So
looking at here and how
solve
things are going to be going over for you from here on out,
Which
if that's
part
all
of
right.
it? The bullshitting or
I mean,
All right, fantastic. So you're one of the people who provided me with the bank account information already, correct?
okay. Let me back up.
All
for a
right,
second,
and you
okay?
can speak up a little bit if you don't mind.
Is that better?
Yeah, that works better. Thank you. So considering that, what have they told you? What do you currently know about the situation we're looking at here?
All they have you for is 66
Not a ton.
66
Last I heard, we
receivers,
weren't actually
10
seeking bail
explosives,
because
and 3
they try to
improperly
make it so you
registered
can't talk to
firearms.
anyone you
Yeah,
know,
I was gonna
Okay.
say,
and
I
we
had-
just
I
get
had
locked up anyway.
2 of those
Yeah, so
stolen,
one of the things that I was able to bring forward is that we could do a joint thing where that's why I filed them jointly.
Hold on.
Was that because you are
What I
all
see here
co-defendants,
is
you have a right to
39.
discuss with one another
They've
before the
listed
trial.
receivers, which are not
And
good.
they did offer
weapons
terms
certifications
back, I
specific
believe. I'm going to have to look them over and discuss them with the fellow counsel, just so you're aware. The other 2 that are counseling on this are Morgan Luna and Mr. Atticus Goodman.
Does not actually the
Miss
people
Luna is actually
Okay.
over there right now dealing with the other hut case going on. Oh, give me one moment, please.
I should probably get me one of those.
Mr. Bologne, would you like to join me?
Yeah,
I would.
All right, come meet me up at Bolingbroke. I'm currently with a client on a hut.
Attachments will not count.
Oh
towards
my
this.
god. Okay.
Yeah,
I was
well,
gonna see if you could pick me up, but I gotta find a car. All right.
Yeah, no, you'll figure it out. But believe you me, there are 6 clients up here on a hut. Oh my God, is just the shorthand for what's going on here.
Oh Jesus.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be with you.
Sounds good, sir. I will apprise you when you get here. Have a good one.
Diddler?
All right. Apologies on that. An associate lawyer and a fellow of mine. Good man. So,
Okay, here's the thing.
so because of the fact that we can file jointly, I'm gonna have to look over the terms they provided. They seemed quite aggressive. Right now, they're trying to push for $300,000 bail per person. Now, one of the things I want you to be made aware about that is it's not actually that much money needs to be provided up front. Instead, how it works is you provide 10% of that amount, $30,000 per person, and as long as bail is not violated, the remainder is never pulled, and that original money would be re-provided back to y'all.
Unfortunately, I have $2,600 to my name, and you see my bank account.
Yes, sir. No, I'm aware of that. We can also have somebody else post bail in that type of situation as well. The requirement of all of the bank accounts is just a stipulation of applying for this in the first place. So it doesn't have to be you individually who posts the bail. The other individual would be held responsible if you were to break bail. However, if that's if the major concern is just association, I believe we can easily fight that you should be allowed to associate.
Yeah, because it's like one of my co-defendants here is my big sis, and then like basically my entire family is in here on hut with me.
Exactly, and it's kind of unreasonable to request that you not be able to associate with your family in these trying times. You're going through a lot, and you need the support of your family.
Exactly.
Exactly.
The stipulation seems like, okay, you can go back into society, but you can't have your support network to function in society.
And that honestly is going to lead to recidivism, in my opinion. It's not going to fix the
Exactly.
problem. So yeah, no, I'm 100% on point with that, and once I look over these terms and I discuss it with fellow counsel, I think what we're going to clap back, because they're trying to make it so that you can discuss with us, and only in that capacity, I'm going to just argue very simply that since you're all already in jail, you already have the ability to conversate freely with one another. The fact that you are being allowed bail would not mean, you know, that ability should be removed from you, as they've already accepted that as part of what's going on here. The ability for all of you to socialize with one another.
Yeah.
So it's not unreasonable to ask that that be continued, regardless of whether you're walking free or held in here. It's unreasonable to think that they could impose that after the fact. So we're going to be pushing on that front. The bigger thing is going to be allocating the necessary funds. Since there's 6 of you, we're looking at $180,000 if we can't get bail pushed any further down. I think that will be one of the things I try to push for. I would probably try to push for a full third reduction. I don't know if we're going to get much lower than $100,000 to $200,000 per person, at which point we're talking 10 to 20K for the actual posted bail.
I think it might help for.
I'm under the impression that your social club has a business from which they can acquire funds. Is that correct?
That resulted in your arrest.
I believe I don't have access to those accounts though, so I don't know what's going on there.
No, for sure, for sure. It may be something that, like, on your end, you may just want to see if you can discuss with your fellows. That definitely would be an assist, as if we don't have to push down the money much further, because as I made clear, they're gonna give it back to you as long as you don't break bail. And full disclosure here, it sounds like, okay, I don't know much about how you folks run your territories or how any of this works overall. I am a lawyer. But I will say that it should be, in my perspective, quite easy for y'all, considering your power, to be able to say, hey, this area, we're going to be working out of this area for now. Please don't bother us.
Yeah.
And that
probably do that, especially me, because I'm like, there's enough saints that we have teams that handle different things.
See, there,
and I'm on a nearly entirely non-criminal team.
Got you.
I dumpster dive.
Okay, got you. Yeah. So like I said, I've thought it over, and I think that might be a good way. Obviously, you cannot directly communicate that to your fellows, you know, the fellow members of your club who are not here right now. But if there was, you know, a method that you might be able to just, you know, publicly state, hey, we're going to be romping around this area for a little while. Please leave us be. Then, you know, they would probably keep it pretty simple. Because I know that Miss Rose is also concerned that there are members of the Saints she is not aware of. And she does not want to end up accidentally violating bail terms. And I feel like that's going to be the best method for getting around that. Is just, you know, have a little no-go zone, a little demilitarized DMZ zone, you know? And take some time to fish and enjoy each other's company and enjoy the free air.
Yeah, because that's another concern is, you know, there's 26 of us, so we turn a corner and there's 2 saints.
Exactly. That's why I was thinking about, like, you know, just a DMZ and some, you can choose wherever you like to go. You're the saints, you know?
Yep.
Just choose a little vacation spot and holiday there until this is all sorted out, as long as we can get bail sorted. Yeah. Too much talking. I'm starting to trip up on my words.
And then, on another front, I am currently on medication.
Okay.
For gender affirmation.
Okay.
I called Sam's dispatch because my medication is running out.
Okay.
I explained to them that I'm on a hut and could be in here for up to, you know, 8 more years.
Gotcha.
The dispatch at least suggested I just wait out my sentence before getting medication again.
No, unreasonable. I will go handle this as soon as I leave this building.
Okay.
I do have a text out to Chloe Zard, one of the heads of TACMED.
Mm-hmm.
She responded to me momentarily, she's gonna look into getting me my meds as soon as she has a second to breathe, because she's always swamped.
Yeah.
So there is someone in Sam's looking into it for me.
So,
but I was disheartened by their dispatch response.
Yeah, let me just, I wanted to see if I can follow up on that and just make sure it's done. I want to make sure that anything you all need I can advocate for. if y'all need food, cigarettes, anything while you're in here, or even while you're on bail, you let me know, and I'm happy to provide anything that's necessary here. So I'm just gonna ask a couple of questions here just to make sure that when I go out and advocate on this, I've got everything I need. How do you prefer to be referred to?
Oh, NEL.
NEL, gotcha.
My first name is nice and unisex, so.
Yep. All right, and then Bobby, last name?
Tables, like the furniture.
All right, fantastic. And then you said that member of Sam's who already can corroborate what's going on here was named
Chloe Zard, Z-H-A-R-D.
What is her does she have dyed hair?
Yeah, she it's like the inverse of Novak. If
It's cotton candy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very familiar with Miss Chloe. Nice person. All right.
She's wonderful.
All right, fantastic. All right, so then I will go follow up on that. I'm gonna pass my number through the bars here for you.
Okay, so when you were on
There you are. If you'd like to provide one back as well, I can let you know how all of that goes over. Thank you.
9570.
Okay, and are you handling our case as well?
Yeah, so I'm working both the bail and the actual criminal case as well, and then we may be pursuing civil cases after this, as I don't believe due diligence was done on the side of the PD.
Yeah, and I don't think what we did meets the definition of terrorism.
I agree, as well as do my fellow council members. We all are in accordance that the definition there, as there were no civilians involved, period, is very wrong. They just decided to take the second half without the first half, and that's a very poor and misspirited interpretation of the law, which we're seeing more and more from them, which is why we're here to correct that, as well as take things a step further, because I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I believe that Mr. Jamar was wrongfully attacked.
Oh, absolutely. He was
100%.
driving down the street and got lit up from the roof. I watched that happen.
This is Jenkins?
Jamar Jenkins, yes. He was...
Yeah, Mr. Jenkins, all right.
He was shot from an unknown location without being provided any lawful orders after just riding down the street. It does sound like they were above him in some capacity, and the car he was in had a solid top roof.
I know exactly where he was shot from and where he was when he was shot. I watched it happen.
Okay, gotcha. Because he wasn't even as sure of where it was happening from. He wasn't sure what he was shot with even, but he was sure that he was not provided any lawful orders, nor did he even see any officers before he was gunned down.
With the fire rate, it appeared to be a combat pistol or similar.
Gotcha.
And it was from the roof of the building directly north of MRPD.
Okay.
Looking down onto the street directly east of MRPD.
And you didn't witness any they didn't try to compel him with any statements, lawful orders, anything like that. They didn't try to walk up and say anything to him. They just, how long was he in front of them for?
Nothing. He was driving down the street. He was driving northbound on that street. And then he made a U-turn and started coming southbound down the street, and they lit him up.
Wow. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. So I think there's going to be something civil there, as they didn't even try to ascertain the individual in the car, let alone try to provide a lawful order. And I'm suing the SASP for much less right now on the behalf of other clients.
Yeah, and I was on the street level when that happened, so I could see into the vehicle better than anyone from the roof.
Gotcha.
And I couldn't even tell who it was. I had no idea it was Jamar.
Oh my god, because he was just saying he was wearing a white t-shirt with no identifiable facts, and I asked him if he was in a convertible, sunroof, anything like that, because if they're shooting down, they should be confirming where they're shooting from.
He was in a hardtop Gauntlet Classic.
Yeah, he said exactly the same thing. Yeah, that's ridiculous. So there's something to be had there as well, too. So I will be taking this all the way to court for y'all, and we will be taking things further than that if necessary.
And it was a black car. It wasn't even white like our fleet.
How many people chased you?
Yeah, this is just ridiculous. I was going to say, half of the city, at least everybody in the DOJ who wears suits, wears a white under-tee. This is ridiculous to think that that is any kind of identifying factor. And I'm not even sure, I need to get a hold of the actual officer statements, because I'm not even sure that they identified him at all, or if they just saw a vehicle and just started opening.
I believe it was
And
Bloom,
they got a report from
I've heard that as well. I believe. Yeah. Okay.
who was in plain clothes.
Gotcha. All right.
So was it?
So that's all the information that I'm gonna need here right now. I'm gonna head off and go see if I can't find Miss Chloe and see if we can't get that sorted out for you. As no matter what's going on here, you have human rights and they will be provided to you. If not, we're suing more.
Yeah, I have about 1 year's worth of medication left, but
Okay.
they suggest that you refill it,
Yeah.
know, earlier than that, just so that you don't have a lapse in your, in your medication regimen.
Well, yeah, of course. Breaking the regimen would be absolutely detrimental, and it's unusual and cruel punishment in my perspective.
Absolutely.
So yeah, all right. I'm gonna get on that for you immediately then, and you know, if you need anything, you can reach out to me at any time. Like I said, you need food, you need cigarettes, you need a conversation, you felt new information, you let me know, and I will be here in a flash.
Absolutely, thank you. And I ADHD'd the fuck out of that contact exchange. What is your name again?
Hugo Pattesta.
Hugo Pattesta. Okay, thank you very
That is
much.
correct. All right, you have a great rest of your day then, sir, if it's all right for me to say that, and I will speak to you soon.
All right, have a wonderful day. Thank you so much.
If you were already
Nice.
in police custody, that means they could have received.
Alrighty, so yeah, I have to go to talk to Chloe because we got to get that sorted out. Medications are important. Anything you'd like to add to that, Mr. Elwood? Because I'm just trying to make sure that all of the Saints are aware of how many lawyers are representing them, because it seems like they keep on calling more and more lawyers.
I'm pretty sure the whole PDO has their back.
Hello.
How's it going? Oh yeah, the entire PDO does, but also we don't need 6 lawyers in the same room.
No, we don't. I get it.
Yeah, but it's working well. Mr. Goodman, myself, and
How
Miss Murphy
many
have
clients
taken
do
this.
we have in this incident?
6 specifically. I just had it corrected. Yes.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Yeah.
So, if an officer, right, is outside of his car, and I'm driving past him, and another officer crashes into me, and as a result, I run over. Well, not run over. I hit the officer, and they do open fire on me. Is that correct?
That doesn't sound correct to me. If there's no other circumstances going on here, were you running from the police at the time?
Yeah. But the thing
Okay.
is, one of the officers, right?
He neglected to say
he was
he's evading.
standing, like so basically they were pitting us, and as soon as we stopped, one of the officers like kind of went out from his car, and instantly from the back another officer ran into us, and as a result we run over the officer, and they just started shooting at us.
So here's what I would say here. If you were posing a threat to public safety or to officer safety, they have the right to use deadly force to stop you. That being said, though, they shouldn't be able to charge you with battery of an LEO or anything like that, because it was not, you did not willfully drive into that officer.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's how that gets cut out overall. They have a right to stop the vehicle if they believe you are a threat to public safety, up to and including endangering themselves and yourself up to death.
And so what if I shot back?
Yeah, that's a threat.
Could they charge me? So no. So they shot at me, right?
Yep.
And if I shoot back, would that count as an attempt of murder or whatever is it?
I would much more argue that that's more so along the lines of battery of an LEO, as you did not shout, "I'm going to kill you" or anything like that. Could you turn that off, please, sir? I do apologize.
Yeah.
Don't know if that's copyrighted or
One
not.
second,
Rude
I'll
guy.
tell you in a minute, okay? Yeah. Go to the meeting point in the cell, or whatever you call it. You know, where we can talk there.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're very busy today.
No, so yeah, because sorry about the.
No, it's all right. It's all right. But yeah,
okay,
that would
'cause
be
I want to-
battery, not attempted murder overall, unless they can prove that you were actually trying to directly target an individual or murder somebody specifically.
No. I was kind of doing it just kind of.
Yeah, you're just shooting over their heads to scare them. Yeah,
Well,
that
they're
would be
shooting-
attempted
well,
battery.
They were shooting at me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You were shooting back to get them to knock it off.
Yeah.
You weren't shooting with the
yeah.
intent of killing anybody. You were shooting with the intent of defending.
Nah,
and
for
well, that's
stealing
not a
a car,
defense,
nah.
but yeah. All right.
I ain't gonna shoot him.
I do have to roll
All
out
right.
on behalf of one of my clients,
Yeah.
sir, but if you need anything else, feel free to call the lawyer line.
All right. Oh, amazing. I appreciate you guys.
Of course. Have a great day.
Ciao.
Alrighty. Off to the hospital.
Fuck, I did it again.
Oh,
My bad.
it's okay.
I told you it was going to be a busy day, y'all. We're just going to run around and run around and run around. Answer the phone, run around some more. Answer the phone, run around some more. I'm very happy that we dropped off Miss Murphy. Yeah, I was right to not want to go alone with that individual. Earlier on, when you had to go to the PDO building.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that he immediately left when he realized that you were not alone.
Yeah.
I wonder why that was, if he's interested in kidnapping people.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's so stupid. That's beyond stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's conflict a lawyer.
Yeah, let's conflict multiple lawyers, because I'm not going to lie, if I saw Mr. Elwood be kidnapped, I would want to see the client fail.
They probably wouldn't.
What do you mean? They wouldn't kidnap you?
No, I'll go down and get on fire. I'll get my, I don't give a fuck. I've seen some shit.
Very fair, sir. Very fair.
You'll be happy to know I am now armed.
Good.
That lady in the cottage will not get me again.
No, nobody in the PDO should be without a firearm when they're working with the public. The public is great, but they're also not inherently safe. They really... Smart people don't kidnap lawyers because it causes a conflict, which means that the lawyer then won't represent you.
No.
And if you do it to all the
Really
lawyers,
not.
then nobody can represent you.
I think everybody's been kidnapped.
I haven't.
Yeah, I haven't either, but... Holy fuck.
I was going to say, the other day I got a lift from the Saints, and they asked me, what's stopping us from kidnapping you right now? And I just answered, I want to work with you, and that would cause conflict. And they didn't. They gave me my ride.
I just tell them straight up, I represent you guys to my best abilities. And I think you guys would do the same in return.
Before they picked me up, Emma did ask, she's like, he's one of the good ones. Please don't, please let him come back.
Yeah.
And
You're
from my
good.
understanding,
You're in
she's
good
on the
hands.
no-shoot list.
Oh. With the Saints?
Yep.
Well, yeah, always and forever. I think there's a couple lawyers, too.
I believe so as well. I did hear, however, that all PD had their names erased from that list.
It's when you don't represent them or help them out,
Yep.
the time that they need you.
Yeah, if you're a bad lawyer, you're not going on the no-shoot list. You might even end up on the shoot list.
I mean, as long as you tell them the truth.
That's true.
Oh,
Do you need me to cover you, sir?
No, I got cash. It's just in the wallet, No, I always like to just put an hour in there, just to be safe.
No. These hot dogs are delicious, sir.
Nice. I made a fuck ton of them, too.
Yeah, you did great. Thank
I
you
made
so
like
much.
100 last night. I was up late. Fresh hot dogs for everybody, and then nobody shows up.
You say you were up late. I was up until 9 a.m.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, I was working on that case for the Saints. Right as I was about to clock out, I looked at Life Invader. I'm like, oh no, are they up there without rep? And then, tried to go deal with it. All right, let's go to this wing. Let's see if there's anybody available.
What are we doing?
I'm here to request medication on behalf of one of my clients. I'm looking specifically for Chloe Zard if we can.
Hey, she's leaving.
Hey, 12 Cubed. I'm representing one of the strongest gangs in the city, a sergeant, and a bunch of other people. Excuse me, doctor. Oh, he's busy. Okay.
You're welcome. Have a very nice and slow day.
I'm gonna take it easy now.
Could I speak with the doctors?
Is the meeting delayed?
Hi.
Hello, how's it
10-4.
going?
What's up?
So, my name's Hugo Pattesta. I'm here on behalf of my client, Bobby Tables. They are currently in jail under a HUT trial, and they need medications in regards to treatment that they are currently being had. I believe Chloe Zard is apprised of the situation. I just want to advocate and make sure that my client doesn't have a lapse in medications.
Well, we have our underseer on duty right now, so if you take it up with Benji.
Oh, thank you.
Come and have a chat in my office.
Thank you.
Yeah. I think it's foggy. No, it's not foggy.
My timing is impeccable then. Thank you for taking the time.
Of course. You said it was Bobby Tables?
Bobby Tables, that's correct.
Alright, let me take a look at his patient profile.
So yeah, 12 cubed. I'm representing one of the biggest gangs.
Is this medication that he's received here from Pillbox already?
I believe so, yes. I was under the impression that Chloe Zard has been apprised of the situation, and from my understanding, my client currently has a year left of doses. And
yes, I see them here.
yes, so they are under the impression that once they reach that level, they should be striving to be refilled, as they do not want to have a lapse in medication.
Mm-hmm. So the way that we do prescriptions here is, unfortunately, because of the epidemic with drugs and things, we only do like 6 doses, so it's like a weekly prescription.
Mm-hmm.
So we will have to probably arrange something. So, for example, if you come back to pick up their next doses, we can get that sorted out.
Okay, gotcha.
Other than that, that should be fine. Do you have any identification?
Certainly. Oh, apologies. This. Hit the wrong button and pulled out my pistol.
Okay.
2 is
Do you know
ID,
if
3 is pistol.
they're around at the moment? Can I
Yes.
speak to them on the phone?
Yes, yes. Tables is currently available. Give me one moment. I can ring them for you.
Okay, perfect. The only issue it will be, I
Hello,
believe.
Mr. Tables. I am currently at the hospital with the overseer. I'm going to put you on speaker if that's all right. Underseer, apologies. Is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Fantastic. Here we are. All right.
Hi there, can you hear me?
Yes.
There we go.
Hi.
Good stuff.
So I'm just confirming that these people are essentially your proxy at the moment to get your medication.
They are, yes.
Okay, so the one issue that we may encounter is because are you held at Bolingbroke right now?
Yes, I'm in Bolingbroke on a hut.
Okay, so it may be a case of our card reader won't be able to charge you. So what we may have to do is we may have to send a TACMed up with the medication to get the paperwork sorted.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, I will have a chat with some of the other TACMed and we'll get back to you very shortly.
Okay, do you have my medications on record for what they are?
It is estradiol and spirulactone.
Yes.
And then basically we'll probably get the TACMed to go up there with the medication with everyone and get that all sorted out.
Perfect.
All right. Thank you so much.
Of course, that's what we're here for.
Yep. All right. I'll keep you apprised.
All right, thank you.
Of course. Talk soon. All right. So yeah. Yeah, as long as I can go along with that, I would very much appreciate it. And I do appreciate your due diligence with all this. You're doing great.
Of course, we've got to make sure all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed. We need a paper trail.
Certainly.
It protects both us and everyone else.
Yes, I agree wholeheartedly.
Did you say you was the DOJ? Or
I am part of the PDO. I am from the Public Defender's Office. I am representing them all on these cases and advocating for them while they are currently in prison.
Okay. Do you have your badge for that?
No, they do not provide the PDO badges unless they are the heads.
Okay.
If you would like to, you can check my name in the roster, though. It will affirm that I am, and you can check with any judge or any member of the DOJ, I believe.
Okay, yeah. Would you mind just giving me your ID again? Let me
Sure
just
thing,
write it
sure
down.
thing.
forgive me for being thorough, but you know, in this day and age, it's better to be safe.
No fault at all on your end. I respect it. And again, I appreciate the due diligence. It makes everything easier at the end of the day because we don't have to circle back and deal with mistakes.
Mm-hmm. All right, let me see if I can grab
Do
my
it once.
tax med.
Do it once right, and
He's pretty emotional because of his employment, which is one thing. But he just started.
I believe they might all be on a call. Hold on, let me just have a
It's all right.
look at my watch.
Able to get up on his own 2 feet, so we brought him over here.
Callum is here. 120-033 direct. What's your 20?
Oh, there is one
I'm just
currently
going
in
to
that
come up
room.
and have a quick word with you. I'm going to have a chat with the underseer of the attack med.
Fantastic.
I'm not going anywhere. If you need to like treat him or whatnot, you know.
We may end up needing you, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, he's off.
Short lesson. I'm gonna be here for a while. I'll call for a transport.
Okay, well, what the fuck happened with him in general?
I don't know. He got some,
All right,
he got suspended,
we'll bring you
and
to the
now he's just
MRI
fucking
machine.
puking everywhere, and he can't get up.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know.
Want me to try and bring you
What's
the
wrong
unit
with
if I can
me?
find one?
Well, you're puking all
Nah,
over the
it's
place.
all good.
Probably you have a
Hi, Hugo.
Mr. Snork, what happened to your suit?
Yeah, I didn't know why.
Oh, I left my scarf and it was such a lovely day.
Yeah, I don't
You know, that's fair. I just thought you looked quite dapper with it.
Yeah, I want to look dapper.
Let's go.
Where are we going?
Oh, we're staying here, Mr. Snark.
Why are you here?
Okay.
Oh, my DPI got set
Looking
weird.
for my friend Emil.
There we go. All right. I was wondering why my mouse was moving so slowly. I bumped a button.
Not hurt.
There we go. Yeah,
You know
okay,
that
much smoother.
Hugo, they're evicting us from Pisstown.
Yeah,
Can you
is
be
that
our lawyer?
is that your squat? I believe it was explained to
Yeah.
me by Dang. All right. I mean, we can
Yeah.
try. However, I will say that if you don't have a permit for the zone, it will be quite hard to fight that one. I don't think
it's
squatters'
squatters'
rights are valid.
rights. Oh, I wish they were.
Are they, Mr. Elwood? Can we utilize
No.
squatters' rights?
No, it's very clear. Land's owned by the state.
Yep.
They put an eviction notice and all that.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you got an eviction notice, you got 7 days to get out.
Okay.
Or
Yeah.
acquire the land through, what do you call it?
140. I lived.
That one permit.
Okay, so
Oh,
we need
there's-
about half an hour to do our meetings and stuff, and then we will head up to Bolingbroke and handle it.
Certainly. Can I provide you my numbers so I can stay apprised of this? I want to make
Yes,
sure
of
that we get
course.
everything done. All right. Thank you.
We'll give you a call before we head up there. That way, if you want to be present for it too, then that is perfectly fine.
Thank you very much. I'm actually going to head back up there right now, so I'll see you in just a little while.
All right, you stay safe.
You as well. Thank you so much.
Let's start with the bad news.
All right, let's roll back
Gotcha,
up to
awesome.
Boiling. We're going to meet up with Mr. Bologna, who is there.
Oh,
It's probably beside the Del Perro freeway.
Oh, no. Okay.
goodness.
He's in capable hands. He'll be fine. He's in the best place for that to happen.
That is true.
If it was going to happen somewhere, 10 feet away from the doctors is a great place. Oh, we got a backup here. Hello, Trooper.
How you doing?
We're doing all right.
It's good to hear.
Oh no. Fucking asshole parked too close to me. I gotta jump over.
You're all good. Yeah, so we're driving around right now with Elwood Hardy and Kinsley Murphy. Kinsley Murphy is an associate lawyer who I think could be a lawyer mentor in a week. And Elwood
Nice,
Hardy
Hugo.
is a lawyer mentor of great renown. I
pretty
really
smart.
respect him. I've also seen him conduct
But he
himself
has
in
not
some
proof.
really crap situations, and he's done great.
Should took a picture of it.
I genuinely love most of the lawyers, if not all of the lawyers in the PDO. There's a
Where are we going now?
fantastic number of them that are very competent. Bolingbroke. Mr. Bologna is waiting for us there, as well as we can just, you know, wait a moment and see if things don't sort out for our clients in short order. My client, but So speaking of, Mr. Hardy, are you part of any firms currently?
Mm-mm.
Well, I would be honored if you would join me in Pattesta and Associates Law. We're the pals, and we've got your back.
I'll consider it. Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you, sir. Yes, Mr. Moore is my vice president, and I would be happy to bring you along as a high-ranking individual in the association.
I do a lot of investigation more than anything.
We need all sides to be covered if we wish to do things effectively.
You know my MO.
Yes, sir. I also think it would be quite beneficial because then we could discuss just about anything about any case without concern. And the benefit of being able to represent each other's.
Doesn't really matter.
That's true.
I can look at anybody's case, essentially. I just don't have keys to the fucking building, that's about it.
To City Hall? No, yeah. I was going to say to the PDO building, nobody does. That's what my proposal's about, too. I need to see Mr. Faley. I need to meet the
They're
Supreme
working on it.
Overlord and talk about it.
Pretty sure.
Well, yeah, I also have it written into my proposal, though, to help give even more credibility that we need them, and we need them now. Just another example of why they're very important to our workings. Now, is he going to take the shortcut, or is he going to go the normal route? These are the questions. He's going to go the normal route. Thank you for taking the sane route, sir.
The sane route?
Yeah,
I don't like cutting through.
I don't either.
Gotta use my blinker. They are pretty, come on.
Be careful, you're gonna get pulled over for driving too good.
He already was.
Exactly, again.
You're a great driver. I'm like, no shit, huh?
You do
don't
realize
say,
that
I'm
you just
following
pulled
the
over
law.
a car full of lawyers.
Yeah, that was great.
It's ridiculous.
I just gotta get that filed already. I only have...
Please do.
What, you have 7 days?
Yeah, please do. Please get it filed.
So
I want
got 2
to
more
be there
days.
for that. I wish to witness and see that. It was wonderful.
I'll probably go to the DA and that's it.
Hey, do it.
I'll probably settle. They wouldn't
Hey.
want to take it into court.
Like you said, suspension.
It's so concrete.
Just the lack of ham would make the week so much smoother.
I don't think somebody in that position... Oh, fuck, we gotta...
Coffee. Tasty.
I got tea.
Tea's good. Coffee's better.
Go ahead. I gotta scrap all that junk one of these days. Clean out my truck.
Oh, yeah.
There's a bunch of food next to a bunch of trash or something.
There we go. Stupid door. Hello, Mr. Bologna.
The food that I have on me now, like, I do have some spaghetti and meatballs, some macaroni. You know, I found some candy corn today. Some guy gave me a taco. I got a money shot combo.
Somebody gave him a
This is what
taco.
it is.
I forgot you guys were waiting.
Oh, no, we weren't waiting. We went all the way down to the hospital and back.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
Oh,
The TACman will be up here with
Just
for my
finishing
client
up,
momentarily. Or rather, in a little
All
bit.
right, take care, Benny.
Take care. Be safe.
Mr. Bologna, you alright?
Oh, God, what happened?
Mr. Bologna, are you okay?
yeah.
Oh.
Okay,
Just
good.
having a little power nap, you know?
Ah, gotcha. Well, everybody, if you haven't met him, this is Mr. Bologna. He's a very good associate lawyer. Him and I came up together as paralegals.
Hello.
Yeah.
Is it Bologna or Bologna?
Bologna.
Bologna.
Okay, all right. I'm Morgan Luna.
Hello.
Hello.
These fine people over here are Mr. Blake Moore and Miss Kinsley Murphy. They're phenomenal lawyers.
Very good. Yeah, I think I've only met Blake before.
Yeah.
He's pretty cool.
He's a good man. He's the only one I've ever hired onto the PDO, and he makes me prouder every day.
Oh,
A fine choice.
I said that to the Saints as well when they mentioned you earlier, Mr. Moore.
Oh yeah.
I said that you make me proud every single day. You do great with your work. He does piss off
They're
the
good
cops on
people.
occasion. You're
I
good
didn't mention
people.
it to Benny, but after this is all done, I guess I'll give him the good news that I'm totally willing to sue the pants off of the fucking PD for this one.
Good.
Hey, Blake, I need a lawyer.
What's up? Oh God, for
shit.
what?
You weren't there. Will you represent me in a wrongful detainment by one Ham?
Oh my God,
Ooh.
another one.
Oh.
I'm also putting a,
Yeah, I
a
could look
case
at it.
together for that.
We got Joe Stevens Jr. We got Kinsey. I'm sorry, Kinsey
Murphy.
Murphy. Yeah, I was gonna say Moore. I don't know why.
That's
Morgan.
Mr. Blake.
I'm thinking of Morgan, and yeah, sorry.
We have Morgan,
And-
Morton,
When
Moore.
was this? Oh wait, no, you
The
told me about this
30th.
briefly. Yeah, I remember this.
I think yeah, it was Tuesday. I just need you to file a subpoena.
Yeah.
Basically requesting the incident report from them pulling us
Yeah.
over.
The troopers were Booker Baines and Georgia Ham.
If you look in the subpoenas, you can see where I'm requesting their arrest records because I was trying to opening up a bigger investigation. They
Yeah, I
denied me.
don't like. What? Yeah, I remember
Mm.
seeing that one. Let me look at it.
Yeah. They said no. They don't even keep records, I guess. I don't know.
It
Way
seems
to
like they
track it
really
all.
don't. I mean, that's why the writ of mandamus has to be pulled out, and I think we're going to be pulling that out more and more.
Yeah, and if they say
won't
there's
give us
no report,
arrest reports.
I would question that.
Yeah, they should be reporting that, especially considering the context for what they knew was going on when they got back in their car.
What do you mean
Hello,
by
it's
that?
Brian.
So they drove up to, or rather, they drove behind us. They saw Mr. Hardy driving. They then turned on full lights and sirens and pulled
They
us over.
turned around, turned us, got behind us.
Yep.
Lights and sirens, pulled us over. I took a left using my blinker, yielded in the right spot, and the officers came up and basically said, "Good job, you're using your blinker, you're stopping, you're doing everything you're supposed to."
And he asked if he knew, if they knew who we were, and they said yes. You're a bunch of lawyers, and
No.
no, they said yes.
No, they didn't know. I showed them my ID and everything, and I asked them, "So you're detaining me for following the law?" And they said, yes, we are. And I said, "Well, my name is Elwood Hardy, as you can see, and I'm a lawyer mentor, and this doesn't, with the PDO's office, and this does not look really good for you for an illegal detention." Yeah. I left it at that, and then I asked them, "Am I free to go?" They said yes. And it sounded like they were quite scared in their voice.
So they knew what was going on. They should have
yeah.
filed a report at the end of that.
Yeah. If not, I
They
think
were trying to
that's,
get away with
something
it.
their superiors should know about. Yeah.
Yep.
I think that should be brought to.
You try to pull over a lawyer with no
Brought to
just
light,
cause. We were also all on the clock. We had just left MRPD to head back to the main office.
Yeah.
Like, we were literally coming from their police station.
After being locked in their police station without our phones.
Yeah, they do that.
that's
And next
fucking
time they try to do that, I'm just going to say, no, one of us needs to keep our phones because you have a tendency to lock us down there for extended periods.
I haven't had that problem since.
Good.
Like, I'm good.
If
You
I
give me
remember,
a warrant or
Hugo doesn't
something-
know
something
this
telling me
specific
I don't-
instance. He's been locked down there for 5-10 minutes multiple times.
I don't see why I
and,
have
like,
to surrender my property to come in.
Well, yeah, and
I can
like
see
it's
firearms,
important.
safety. Ooh. Who's getting that?
Do we want to take it? I have to be here to witness for my client.
Yeah, what's up? It's Morgan.
I can't grab anything. I gotta go soon.
Okay, we'll be there in a moment. That's
Cell
cell
rep?
call.
All
Yeah,
right, would you take Mr. Bologna with you? I wish for him to see how you operate.
of course.
Thank you.
Yes.
Do you guys all have a
I
way
get-
back?
Yes.
Oh,
I'll
man.
pop over.
Mr. Elwood,
Okay.
he will be my way back.
Shit, I gotta go soon too.
Well, it shouldn't be more than another, I'd say 15 minutes. We've been here, and we left about 15 minutes ago, no?
Cat's getting more and more grumpy. Yeah, I mean, I was up till what, 5 in the morning.
I'm surprised I didn't see you, but I was spinning so many plates that I was up until more like 8 or 9
Oh,
in the
I wasn't
morning.
on the clock. Hell no.
Oh, I was, and I was busy.
I was
I went
cooking.
to bed at 1.
Yeah, and I kind of envy you for that.
It's an early night for me tonight.
I did get on for a bit. I did see you were on just because I was doing some of my class work, prep work. You know, I
Yep.
prep these classes and nobody fucking shows up.
That's
have a whole
ridiculous.
agenda and checklist and cook food and yeah.
It's a little bit outside of my
You don't have
current
to.
availabilities, so I apologize.
That's fine. Okay. I
I
gotta figure something out.
I'm also trying to keep my schedule very open. I don't know if you've taken a peek at the docket in the last 24 hours, but I have joined, I think, 3 to 4 cases already. Many of
You
them that
guys are
need to be
busy.
taken right now. I've taken on one that nobody was taking for the last 2 weeks, apparently.
Blake is fucking picking something up. What's the name?
Miss Evans, she's a sergeant. Mr. Temple is the prosecution in the side of the civils, so nobody was willing to take the plaintiff's side.
What?
Because everybody was claiming conflict.
Nobody even talked to me about it at all.
Oh, yeah, no, but apparently she was trying to find lawyers for an extended period of time, and because everybody was concerned for their job, and I was even at a moment I thought, oh, yeah, that actually is a conflict for me. Then I discussed it with a justice, and she's like, no, it's not a conflict. He won't fire you. And I'm like, okay, as long as you assure me that, I'm taking it. Because I wanted to take it. I was just a little bit worried for my job because I saw that. And as long as there's, no concern there, I have no bias or underlying subconscious concerns. And the client is fully willing to take me. I have articulated all of this to her. But yeah, she, to put it quite simply, there was a situation while the officer was off duty, and there was defense necessary. Considering it's all already in transcript, it should be pretty darn straightforward for me.
Shit, I really gotta get going.
It's all right. We can always pick up a rental as well.
I can give you money for it if you want.
Well, yeah, I'll have to get my gun, so.
I've got enough for a
I
rental.
hate
I'll
to
be
do
fine.
it.
You're all right.
Yeah, let me go grab my gun.
It's already kind of.
I don't know why they relinquished their firearms. It's not like they're going into the prison. It's just entry point. Mr. Bobby isn't here. I could use Miss as well. I might just use them interchangeably because I'm not 100% sure what. I'm pretty sure those medications are for something, but I don't judge people based on that information. And Hugo doesn't either. It's whatever they say, and they said any all, so I will use any all. And if they specifically ask for a change, they'll get a change. Ugh. Yeah, I was up way too early. I saw the sun. I saw the sunrise. Is that just a direct phone call to me?
On my pill lock. Hey,
Hugo Pattesta.
Hugo.
Yes?
Can I get representation right now? We were working on that case a year ago. My name's Fabian Fox. When I was going to sue the police department.
Oh, so I could represent. I can't represent right now. I'm currently actually working on something for another client that's in Bolingbroke, so I am currently out of town.
Oh fuck. Okay.
I do apologize, sir.
No, it's fine. If you know anyone who could, it'd be great.
I may be able to. Give me one moment. I'm gonna call somebody, and I should be able to provide them your number if they can take it. I'll text you.
Hold on. It sounds like there's someone here. All right.
Fantastic.
Thank you, Hugo.
It may
Yep.
be Miss Luna. If that's the case, she's very capable. She actually just left from us to assist, so...
Okay,
that- they may-
perfect.
Yep, you have a good one.
Okay. Thank you.
Good stuff. I'm assuming that's the call that Miss Luna got. Oh, she got a car and then parked it? Fair enough.
Box. Sometimes there's cash left in it.
There is. Nice.
So you said you're off to bed,
Bang.
Mr. Hardy?
Yeah, I'll be back
All
tomorrow.
right. All good. Just wanted to be sure.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
No, all good.
This over here.
Yeah, no, it is what it is. I just wanted to make sure because I just got a direct call from somebody looking for representation, and obviously I'm tied up here.
Yeah, I can't. It
Yep.
sucks.
No, it's all good. It's all good. I'm gonna wait another 10 minutes, and then if nobody shows up from TACMED, I will be providing them a phone call.
Hey, look at that.
Hey, there we go. Perfect.
It's so crazy how shit works out.
We're here.
Hello.
perfect.
Are you here to provide my client medications?
Yes, that's correct.
I will contact them right now for you.
Already did it for you.
They're
Oh,
on their
you're
way to the visitor
fantastic.
center.
Thank you. Y'all are great. I appreciate you doing your due
I'll stay
diligence
out
and
here
getting this
because
done
I'm
so
not putting my gun
expeditiously.
away. So
Of course. We don't want anyone to be without their medications.
Exactly, exactly.
Be advised, I do have my gun out, but that is for myself and my fellow underseer's protection.
Oh, certainly, certainly. I have total respect and understanding for TACMED and how y'all operate. You do what you need to do. I have no fear. At least in this instance.
Hello.
Hey, Bobby. Alright, so I'm going to sort out the paperwork. Obviously, we needed to come down here to make sure the card reader worked. And then we can hand over the prescriptions.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Of course. Thank you for getting in contact with us so we could actually arrange this.
If you're
Appreciate
speaking to
you,
me,
Cal.
that's my job.
Speaking to everyone here.
Oh, yes, of course. Yeah, very straightforward. I love it.
Yeah, I tried talking to the lady at in the infirmary, but she just ignores everyone.
It's a little rude.
Yeah, I suppose with everything going on, how busy Bolingbroke can be sometimes, they're a little bit more cagey with people needing medications.
Yeah.
With the things I've seen
You have
sometimes.
a prescription. You have a platinum insurance, so it's not going to be $241. I think it's about $111.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's what I've seen in the past.
120.
So how many months do you have left?
All right, looks like going through.
Is there a little slot here that I can hand them over?
I think
Don't
you
mention
might need to
those,
come around to the chain link fence.
Okay.
In the garage area.
I have not been here before, Callum. Where the hell is that?
Where is it? Sorry.
A chain link fence by the garage area?
I'm gonna assume that somewhere over, probably over here. Garage area.
I believe over here, yes. I do apologize. I don't mean to step on toes. Sometimes it's just, it takes a minute for my brain to catch
Probably
up to
over,
what I'm
probably
hearing.
this way. Yeah, we can get close to the fence on this side, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, but I never mean to interrupt. Apologies.
No,
It's
you're
all good.
fine. It can be pretty hard to hear people sometimes as well.
Yep. Ow.
Oh, Jesus. Are you
That
alright?
really hurt, but I'm fine. I'm okay. That
But leave it in
scared
the
me.
mailbox after this.
That scared.
You
No,
know,
I'm fine. I'm fine. It just touched my hand. We're good. Shows
Oh, I see
small
them
little
over
scorch
there.
mark.
Do we
I'm
have
okay.
to go through the main area?
I really
know.
don't want to do that.
No.
We could
Alright.
call a trooper up here and they can unlock the door.
That might be...
You know what? Phone Bobby and ask him where you mean. Does it mean for us to enter Bolingbroke at that bit?
Calling real quick.
Yeah.
If he is, give me the prescription. I will hand it to him. Have you already charged them?
Real quick, I am unfamiliar with this. I'm here with the TACMed. They just want to know exactly where they're going.
So if you look at the front of the penitentiary,
Hmm?
to the right there are some vehicle gates. They're like doubled up, and then there's a little courtyard here.
Yeah, so you mean for us to go inside. All right, you two stay out here. I'm going to go in by myself. I'm going to stress this right now. I need you to be fucking quick to this. I am not particularly comfortable coming into the Bolingbroke by myself.
I would request to come along simply because I wish to observe this actually being handed over.
No, at this point in time, you don't have a legal right to be inside the prison.
He would
Okay.
not be permitted in here. I can guarantee you the Saints guarantee your
Yeah,
protection.
so I can go
All
in.
right. All right.
You lot stay out here.
All right, he's coming in right now. I would just like you to confirm for me once you receive it that you have received things, all right? I'll let you go now.
All right.
Thank you. Can't blame me for trying.
No, I get it. You got to do what you got to do.
Yep, I am here specifically to advocate for the client. Everything else is optional, as long as it's legal.
Can they leave that little side door to pick up the prescriptions?
Ah, son of a bitch. Yeah, I give it to them for the day.
You have received?
I have received my medications. Thank you
Fantastic.
so much. And please tell Callum that I love him.
Callum, you are loved. I told him. Alright. Yeah, if you need anything else from me, you let me know. I will keep you apprised of the situation with your bail as well as your trial. I hope you do the best you can and enjoy the grilled cheese.
Will do.
Do they know how long they're going to be kept under hut? Because we can make a
One
note of this
second.
just in case we need to do this again.
Oh, hold on one second. Two people talking to me at
Be up
once.
there for up to 13 days.
Yeah, they will be up here for, yeah, I believe it will be another 8 currently where we stand right now as a possibility.
Okay, so we'll need at least one more refill.
Yeah, that is possible. It also is possible though that the client may be released on bail, at which point they can reach out to you.
Okay, perfect.
All right. So then on that front, Mr. Tables, what were you saying? I'm so sorry.
Please tell Bench I love them as well.
Ah, you are also loved as well. I didn't catch the name. Bench?
Benji, I would assume.
Benji, gotcha. Yes, you are loved as well.
We're
All
happy
right.
to help.
All right, with everything handled, again, if you need anything, you just give me a ring. Best of luck to you.
Will do. Thank you.
Of course. Goodbye. All right. Thank you so much for everything y'all do.
Of course.
Do either of you need a smoke?
Yes.
Oh, I got you. I got you. Come here.
Thank you.
Of course. Of course. Nicotine is the lifeblood of getting things done.
Absolutely.
Have
we
a
all
great day.
appreciate nicotine here.
Hugo loves the smoke. The first character trait I came up with him was he loves smoking. Alright, where did Miss Murphy go? Is my ride here? Did she leave?
I am right in front of you.
Oh, fantastic. I didn't see you there. Thank you.
No problem.
I was so confused. I'm like, where'd she go? What's going on? Isn't that her car? But I couldn't tell as I walked behind it and this headrest
Yeah.
was blocking your head.
Yeah. Where are we heading?
Back to the PDO building, I believe. We're good here now.
Alright.
Everything has been handled.
Oh god, this thing's a boat.
The lead sled. Let's go. There was a car in my family in real life that was called the lead sled. So
They gave
whenever I
me
hear that,
I took a rental yesterday up at Yosemite,
Mhm.
and that thing was horrible.
Oh, just atrocious, like just the world's worst handling.
The brakes, like no brakes.
They were just worn down to nothing.
Pretty much. I was
Oh my
sliding
God.
through the intersections as I was trying to stop.
Oh my god. At that point, you should just sue the company. They can't give you a rental like that.
No.
That's nonsense.
Oh, absolutely. The first thing I did was like, okay, I'm gonna just take this over to the apartment, give it back to the rental guy, and just go to bed and like had enough.
You're just so exhausted with it. That's fair.
Yeah.
You have been having a time of it. I'm not gonna lie. I came in yesterday, and when I clocked into work, I was ready to rumble, and then I got so many cases. I went to bed so satisfied with myself for a job well done.
Well, see, and
Also,
that's how I felt yesterday too when I was doing those cell reps. And then this morning when I was doing those cell reps and teaching that paralegal what to look for, what to listen for, everything.
yeah, I hear it. Ow.
You okay?
Oh, yeah, no, I may or may not have accidentally had a little touch with the electric fence.
Oh no.
I didn't realize it was electrified.
Oh no.
It'll heal up in a little while. It just hurts pretty bad. We'll be all right.
Okay.
I was
Getting
surprised you
stable
didn't
up
see
here.
that part, because that was almost right behind your vehicle as well.
Well, I was paying attention behind me in the rearview mirror, but you had TACMed with you and they were kind of blocking my view, so.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I guess it's because my dad, before he died, was a cop, so I'd always keep my head on a swivel.
Gotcha. Yep. Yeah, I was told to get some sunglasses, because the same thing with me. My head kind of stays on a swivel a lot of the time.
Mm-hmm. It's just habit, like. And then I got my DNA and my fingerprints registered with PD.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't bothered to do that, to be 100% honest with you.
I do it just in case. That's from experience as a judge. Because sometimes you get some that'll just want to do anything to you.
Gotcha. So you already provide them so they don't have it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let's answer this. Let's see what this is.
Go for it.
Lawyer line.
Hello, Trooper line is calling. The lawyer line.
Oh, fantastic. Do you need a cell rep?
Yes, I do. MRPD.
Alright. Fantastic. We're already on our way then. We'll be there shortly. To MRPD.
10-4. Yes, MRPD,
Alrighty.
yeah.
Yes, sir. See you soon.
Alright.
Fantastic. I think he thought I was confirming with him that it was MRPD, and instead I'm just telling you.
I don't think he realizes.
It's fine. It happens.
Mm-hmm.
First cell rep of the day. Man, have I been busy.
Yeah, I've had 3.
So no, she isn't a real judge. She was a judge on another server. She
Yeah, I had
actually
3
does
today.
work.
I was gonna get Jacob to do the one because I had to think like really, really hard, and
Mhm.
then I was able to actually do it. So
Yeah, I mean, I would prefer you take it rather, Jacob, if we're talking honestly. In real life, she
it was a
actually
DUI.
is a...
He wouldn't have been able to. He wouldn't have known what to do anyways. So
Gotcha. Yeah, in real life, she does
that
real
was the
estate law.
DUI.
She does a lot of civil cases
And
through
it's
a
like,
real estate
and then
firm,
the
if I
trooper's
remember
like,
right, or
"Oh
something
yeah,
like that. She's very well written the law.
yeah, we do no contest for that." No, you don't.
Yeah, no, you don't. No contest is... That's the old answer. That's not the current answer.
Yeah.
That is not up to date
Yeah.
with current writ. That's why
Yeah,
they pay us to read that stuff, is because we need to know what's going on.
And they're like, "Well, no." And I go, "Okay, well, did you get a hold of DOJ, like the DAs?" "No." "Okay." I go, "Then let's get I will confirm this with you. Get a hold of a judge."
Yep.
They
Oh, hold on a
really
second,
did not want
actually.
to.
I need to stow my firearm.
Yeah, my firearm's in there as well.
Fantastic. Alright, so then we pull out our phone and... Lawyer, here. They have been informed.
Hey, Felix.
How's it going?
Oh, not bad, not bad. How are
I
you?
don't see anybody.
I think maybe, yeah, I guess.
Dude's breaking. Dude's crashing. His computer just
I
can't
did
handle it.
when I got robbed.
Yeah, you just dial it on your phone. can just dial it on your phone.
So much stuff in my pockets. But there are a bunch of judges on the server. I don't know if any of them actually do real judging in, in real life. However, a lot of them are surprisingly competent. But yeah, she judged in another server, and that's information that Hugo knows in character.
Was it just no answer?
But like I said, she's very well familiarized
we
with the
can record
laws.
it
She
in
actually does it in her
my
real life as well too. Not this specific type of like criminal law, but she's very familiar. Very talented too. I'm not gonna lie, she's like before Hugo or I knew any of this information, she had already demonstrated great skill in the courtroom, and as long as she gets a court case with me as, being able to see the whole thing, I'm going to vouch for her, and she's going to become a full lawyer because we need more competent people, and she's at like the top of the list. Her and Blake Moore are people that Hugo considers his proteges. I'm going to wait another 2 minutes and then I'll call them.
Hello, hello.
How's it going?
Hey, what's up? Hello. You need to take your shoes off.
Okay, sure.
And put them back on. Thank you. Can you show me your ID?
Please.
Oh, sorry.
Okay,
Where's
no
my
sense in humor today.
shoes?
Okay.
There we go.
Kinsley. Okay, Kinsley.
You should know that by now.
Yep.
There we are, sir.
I am still gonna check.
That's fine.
And here's mine as well.
I expected no less, to be honest.
I'm looking at Kinsley's right now, so I can't see yours.
Oh, sure.
You've
Take your
been
time.
arrested.
All right, let me give you your stuff.
And two.
And two.
All right.
All right. Don't go in your pockets.
I've been
Hugo,
what?
is that right?
I'm Hugo Pattesta. That is correct, sir.
Are you guys ready to go?
Okay.
Oh, who?
You're good to go, my man.
Wait.
Okay. Both of you got sent around?
Oh, okay.
Sure thing.
I was just
You're not
making
get-
sure I got my gun back.
Yeah.
I promise to use these snowballs for good and not evil.
Sure, because I swear to God, there. Can I hold one?
You want one? You really had to look through shit. To be fair, I have like filing on filing. Oh no, they're just for lighthearted fun. Just a little bit of jubilance,
911. What's your minor inconvenience?
All right, come with me.
Sure thing.
Oh my God.
Okay. I caught your client by the name of Bobby Burner. She stopped at a red and then she ran it.
I want to quickly commend
then she ran it, so that's failure to stop. I stopped her.
Ignore the hair glitching, by the way.
Right. She showed me her license. I stopped her yesterday. Her license is a bald woman. Does not look like her. I told her yesterday, I gave her a slide on it. And I told her to get a new license. Today I stopped her. She showed me a license, same license. So I'm not giving her a slide on it anymore. So, does not have a license anymore. Right. Or what's the fucking charge? Operating motor vehicle without a license. That's not an arrestable crime. It's just a vehicle crime. I know. But because she could not drive a vehicle, I had to tow it. And when I went to inventory the vehicle, there are illegal weapon attachments in the vehicle. So now she's arrested for possession of illegal weapon attachments, and also she had a gun in the back in the trunk that she. What the fuck? 1 second.
I really like that I can see halfway through this. I hope this doesn't bug y'all. It's a lot easier to see his face like this and then just go back to typing if he needs me to
She
start
had a gun
typing
in
again.
in her trunk. That's she said was her friend or her sister. I don't remember, but she claimed that the weapon attachments are from her.
Okay.
She does not want a felony, so if she's willing to flip on her friend and set them up, and I can push these charges on them, then I'm more than comfortable with dropping those charges.
Okay. Okay. So if she'd be willing to say that they're her friends, is what you're saying?
Not only say they're, you know what? Let me, I'm just gonna let you talk with her.
Okay.
I'm gonna call DA down here.
Okay. Hello.
Howdy.
We'll be your lawyers today. My name's Hugo Pattesta. This is Miss Kinsley Murphy. We are going to be operating as your co-counsel today. Are you aware of what you have been brought in for?
It's illegal weapons or something.
So what we're looking
Weapon
at right
attachment?
now... Yes. So we're looking at operating without a license and running a red light being the reason why your vehicle was impounded. Upon impound, there was inventory done, and they found illegal weapon attachments inside said vehicle.
I have a license.
So they are currently debating on the license that you provided this license yesterday, and it was given a pass, but you were told to get a new license reissued to you.
Yeah, the thing is, the photo is fucked up. Not
Mhm.
not by my doing.
Did you try to get it reissued and it did this again?
Not yet, but I probably should have. Yeah, but
Yeah.
The illegal weapons thing, those aren't my attachments. They're my sister's gun is literally in the car. He has it on him.
Okay, because he was just talking with us about getting that felony dropped as long as you'd be willing to admit that those are not yours and that they are belonging to a specific other person. They want you to flip on them in exchange for the felony being dropped.
Okay.
Are you willing to do that?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go talk with them right now then because we might be able to get this pushed along. He's double checking with the DA, but I don't see any problem with this so far. Miss Murphy?
Not at all.
All right, fantastic. Then let's go talk.
Okay.
Two knocks. Give him a minute.
I can't look at anything. My pockets are really stuck right now.
Oh, you accidentally sewed him shut?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. I mean, I'm sure one of the troopers will let you use the facilities if you need to. Sit down for a minute, see if you can't get them unsewn.
Yeah.
Up to you, though. We can also just wait until we leave the building.
We
That
can
is a
wait till
safer
we
choice.
leave. We can wait till we leave because I don't want to do that.
Sounds good to me. Yeah, you don't want to get stuck down here. Out of character, I know that somebody got locked down here for an hour and a fucking half. Or wait, maybe that was in character. I'm not sure. I'm not using that information because I'm not sure about it, but yeah.
There's nothing on my record, you idiot.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell he's talking about, but...
well, it's because I voluntarily gave my fingerprints and my DNA.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So they have to create a record for that, and he's just misinterpreting
Yeah.
what that record is.
Mm-hmm.
I also noticed they didn't take our... Oh, they did take our phones.
Yeah. Yeah, and they're not supposed to take our fucking phones. And they never even told us they were taking our phones.
Yeah, they never even informed us of that.
Nope.
Trooper? Couple quick things here. First of all, I would like to formally request my device back. I was not informed that that was going to be taken from me, and not only that, I have had multiple instances where I've been locked down here for extended periods of time because I do not have a method of communication.
Wait, what device have you taken from
Yeah,
them?
They took my
took
cell
their-
phone.
I was I've
Why
been
have you
told
taken the phones?
because I've been told by my higher ups that to take their phones if we feel the need to.
Okay.
Lawyers' phones.
Yes.
Yes.
Which higher up has told you that?
The DA's not
TFC
happy.
Bloom.
Oh, I'm sorry for Maximo. Mike, the
so
DA's not
the
happy.
other day we had a situation where a lawyer called the phone while it was a whole situation. So I've just been.
I'm aware of that
yeah.
situation. Can I just say for the record that I believe that lawyer to be an idiot?
If it makes you feel better, I agree.
So, like,
What's your justification for taking these guys' phones?
Just general practice.
Give it back.
Give it back. Thank you. I do apologize. I just don't want to end up locked somewhere without the ability to call for help.
Ma'am, do you want yours back?
Yes, please.
There you go.
You never even told us you were taking them.
All right.
All right. So with that handled now, let's have a quick discussion. So I'm assuming you have been brought in on this, sir?
Yeah, and somewhat up to speed.
Okay, so what the trooper has posed is that if the client is willing to, admit that those weapon attachments are not hers, and I'm assuming he's looking for testifying, correct?
Yes. So she said that the weapon attachment were her friend or sisters. I don't remember what you said.
Whose car is it?
It's her car.
Mine.
Then we're going to charge her with it. It's as simple as that.
Well, to be 100% clear here, too, I do want to make it clear that there is a weapon in that vehicle, at least from my understanding, that is not licensed to her as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, so, I mean, if what you're saying is that we should... So that weapon is still in the car. The trooper left in the car when it got towed. And that car is now in the state impound.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we're not going to be charging for the weapon. But
no, the weapon is my sister's, and the attachments are hers.
Okay, so what we need from her is a confession, not from you. I don't care what you say. It's your car. You're in possession of it. Possession is the law when it comes to this. Essentially, the crime that you're being charged with is criminal possession of attachments.
Weapon attachments. A felony?
Yes.
Well, is there any way I could do something? I'm a business owner. I don't want to lose my license.
So who do you? Oh, sorry. It's a misdemeanor. Who do you believe is the owner of these?
Courtney West.
Courtney West. And if I was to call Courtney West, she would testify. She would take ownership of.
She's not awake right now.
Oh, she's not online.
She's gone to bed. She usually goes to bed 2 hours ago.
I mean, as a business owner, you should be more responsible for what you keep in your car. If your business license is what you worry about, if you're allowing people to place things in your car without your knowledge and driving around with them, then I feel like the responsibility is still on you, regardless of whether they're yours or not.
Well, to be 100% honest here, as a business owner, individuals regularly have to work with fellow coworkers and other people, and a lot of things have to be managed from the top down. I'm not saying that there might not have been an oversight here, but I think it's a little bit wrong to post all of the blame directly on her.
Okay, so I'm gonna butt in real here. She said that she, quote, told her to take that out of her vehicle, so she was aware that they were in there.
I mean, from that same statement, it sounds like she didn't want them there either.
Sure, but she was aware that they were in there.
Gave you my name. Hello, I'm Violet. I'm a criminal.
Hello,
Hi everyone. This
All
is
right,
Vaughn.
so
I'm a criminal.
So if the original
Just say
deal
your
isn't
name.
on the table, let's talk about possibilities then here. How creative are we feeling today?
Well, what are you suggesting?
Well, I mean, there's a couple of different ways we can take this. I don't see how anybody has been harmed in this or not, so I think that possibly parole would be on the table in this situation, as it would be easier on the state's resources than spending all the money necessary to send somebody up to jail. Another thing, if you're not willing to work on that, then maybe we should talk about concurrency. But then again, we're only looking at one charge, correct? So there's not really anything that can be done on that front in this one instance, so... I would really be, I think I would be a fan of parole here. How do you feel about that, miss? Instead of going to jail, they provide you a certain amount of time you have to keep your nose clean and you're walked out of here.
You will still be fined, though, however.
Yes.
But does that come with a felony charge?
It's a misdemeanor.
Yeah, criminal possession of weapon attachments is a misdemeanor. That's why I've changed my approach here for you. Now we're talking about time because the felony concern is off the table.
Okay. Yeah, I would do that. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, how do we feel about parole? What would you what would you think here? I mean, it's only a 5-month sentence.
It is a 5-month sentence, but I think a parole needs to be longer than the sentence.
No, I agree.
If you're
How
going
about
to go for that?
what about how about I'm feeling just a little bit shy of 2 years, 20 months. That's 4 times the original time. It'll save a lot of state resources for an entire year.
I think it would make more sense to go 60 months if we're going to do a parole.
Well, how about we meet ourselves in the middle then? 40 months. I'm thinking 20, you're thinking 60. 40 months is still coming up on half a decade. That should be plenty of time for the states to, you know, recoup their resources.
Yeah, I can live with that.
All right, yeah. So how do you feel about that? Keep your nose clean for 40 months. They don't throw anything at you. You got no problems. We walk you out of here right now.
Sure.
All right, yep.
You pay a $241 fine now.
Okay.
She's a business owner. $241 is chump
altogether
change.
would be 963, and then
What's the other?
That's the tickets.
Failure to stop operating a motor vehicle without a license and criminal possession of weapon attachments.
She does have a license, though.
Yeah, she does have a license.
I do have a
So I believe the charge is a valid license.
Can I
It's a valid
just
active
It's in
license.
date.
can I just offer a counter here on
Right,
that
by-
front too?
By her not being, her photo not being representative of her makes it invalid. No.
Okay.
It's still an active license.
If it's such a problem for you, Trooper, here's what I'm willing to put on the table. As a condition of her parole, she has to go and get that license reissued before parole is up.
I did ask him that. I did to say, can I go to City Hall and get it reissued?
Can I see the license?
If it's such a problem,
What do you mean that doesn't look like her? It looks
That
exactly
doesn't.
like her.
That doesn't look like her. What are you talking about? She's bald in this photo.
So? You can
So?
tell her facial features are the same. She has
Facial
the same
features
eye
are
color. She has the
identical.
same nose. She has the same lips.
I mean,
Her eyebrows are the same. Her entire facial structure is the same. I don't understand what you mean. This is a valid license, ma'am. I don't know why this trooper is telling you otherwise.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Then I will drop that.
Okay, just on that front too, considering that the vehicle was impounded on the grounds of an improper license, how are we going to be handling that situation? Is that now...
The trooper acted in good faith. We won't be doing
Okay,
anything about it.
okay, fair enough, fair enough. I just wanted to make sure we were crossing our T's.
This is a DA overruling a trooper's decision.
Oh yeah, no, I see that definitely. I just wanted, like I said, I just wanted to make sure we were doing our due diligence and everything was checked here.
Okay, then the total time is, or total fine is $361.
All right. If that's all amenable to you, miss, we're gonna have them read the charges. You can plead guilty, and then you'll walk out with
wait,
us.
Can I have a moment of your time
Okay,
when you're
okay.
free?
All right, trooper, if you'd like to read the charges.
Okay, so the charge would be 1 times criminal possession of weapon attachments and 1 times failure to stop.
Okay.
You say guilty.
Oh, guilty.
There you go. All right.
Right.
Wade. Do you have a moment that I can talk to you in that corner for a second?
Parole. In 40 minutes, she's free again with no restrictions.
Sorry, Mr. DA. DA.
Say again?
I would just put a note on her file saying 40 minutes or 40 months time or probation.
Yeah, until what is it, 1958? So until 2038, is it?
That would be correct.
Yes.
I'm going to bed. I don't care.
I'll give you 120
Okay. You are now on parole. Come along.
Is there anything that needs to be reprovided?
Yes, I'm going to be giving you back your weapon, your walkie-talkie, and your firearms license.
Yeah. Good lawyering. This is how we do it.
Oh, can I try to cuff you now?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think
She might have had an issue being cuffed previously, so we're just gonna check that out.
No, still no.
nothing.
Hugo, can I try to cuff you?
Certainly, certainly.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
It is me.
Yeah.
It is me. I don't know what the.
Yeah, you should.
Thank you.
You should. Do you know?
I'm just
Can you let them these guys try?
Sorry. Do I what?
Can you let the officers try?
Oh yeah. What?
The photos of the
Hey, can you guys try to cuff her?
Sure. No, I can't. That's weird.
Interesting.
Ma'am, take off
try
your
this
necklace.
way.
See if that's it.
Good question. Hold on. Oh, I can't get into my pockets.
Try now.
Shall I be putting myself in evidence, or shall I go get a new one?
Yeah. It's criminal report
Okay,
282. You bung everything in evidence that you want,
Do
guys.
you
and then I'll
have
just fucking throw
do you
it
have
on
like
board.
anything any other clothing on that would
Oh, yeah, of
that's like
course. Yes.
special?
My bracelet.
Try
There's
taking
your
off the
gun,
bracelet.
and there is your vest, and there
Thank
is your ammunition.
Thank you.
No problem.
Can you also toss me on there as a secondary?
My door locks was just.
No,
I don't know.
no.
Yeah, I'll throw you all on
Check it
this
out.
secondary.
Okay,
Just one of you go into the report and just throw everybody
I would
who was in that scene on the fucking list, and I'll just.
I
bung
would
you all in
talk to the
secondaries
federal
in a minute, 'cause
government
I'm a
about that.
fucking pain in the
Yeah,
ass.
we can't.
Yes,
We
thank
can't
you.
add
Okay,
anything on it until you put somebody as a secondary.
Come on.
Oh fuck! All right.
I'll let you out upstairs with the lawyers.
Thank you.
Just make sure I'm finished.
This way, ma'am. Hugo, you still need to take off your shoes and put them back on.
Oh, I did, sir.
You still
Pardon
look
me.
weird to me.
Oh, excuse me. Oh,
It's all right.
excuse me.
Oh. Hope whoever's blood that is all right.
Yeah, it's fine. Police stations, blood. Sometimes we have to beat suspects down. Sometimes they're in cuffs. It is what it is.
What do you think?
Where'd Miss Murphy go? Is she with the DA still?
She's just speaking with the DA.
all
you can
good.
let her out. You guys are good to go.
Thank you.
Yeah, I can see that.
All right, Miss Burner.
And obviously you
stay
need
out
the
of trouble.
RS.
Get a new ID.
So that was your
I will.
Yep. So, yeah, legal advice here: keep your nose very clean, otherwise they're gonna try and throw the book. But you're free to go.
Yeah.
Yep. Good job calling a lawyer. That was the right call in that situation. You have a great day now.
You too.
All right, we're gonna call Miss Rose.
Hi, Hugo.
Hey, Miss Rose, what can I do for you?
I was just wondering about the bail stuff.
So, let me check this right now for you. One sec. I actually just spoke with one of your associates, Bobby.
Said something about 30K, and that's not reasonable. Like, we just don't have means of paying 30K, so I think it's out of the question already. 30K each is, none of us have 30K each, and then if we're going to be borrowing 30K each, I don't think there's enough people that would lend us 30K times 6.
Yeah, I am going to be pushing back on that. What I'm going to do is that right now the offers they've made are that you may discuss with the other defendants to discuss the legal case if you share representation, but then no other contact, and I'm going to fight against that.
That's not fair.
Yeah, no, it isn't. And it's also a total hogwash because you're all able to associate with each other already. So I told you, we mentioned that they might be trying something like this, but we're going to push back on it. If the pushback isn't received... Oh, go ahead.
Like, we're on hot charges. The whole system's not even fair. Like, we have to wait till the trial. Whether we're guilty or not guilty, we still have to wait basically 10 days.
All right, sorry.
And then the balance is that we get bail, but the bail conditions are totally unreasonable. We don't have the money to facilitate
I
that.
can't get into
So
the car.
basically, bail's literally a no-go for us.
Okay,
so
give me a
there is
minute.
no
Hugo,
balance.
I
It's
gotta
just
take a quick
us stuck
nap.
in prison for 10 years. There's nothing here that helps us.
No, yeah, I'm picking up what you're throwing down. What's happened here right now, just so you're aware, because I agree with the issues in the system, but what we're looking at right now is the DA has offered or recommendations for bail. So what the ball is now in our court. We're going to rebut that and offer our recommendations for bail, and then it will be up to the judge. After the judge has made a decision, then at that point you can choose to take it or not take it as you so choose. I just wanted to see if we could get it on the table for you in the first place.
Yeah.
You're not sounding too good, Miss Rose. Is there anything I can do to help you out right now?
No, I'm okay.
Okay. But yeah, there are 2 points right now that I'm going to be trying to push back against are going to be the actual cost there, because I think that is absolutely ridiculous. And we're going to be pushing back on the idea that you can only discuss with us when counsel is available, as that's just also ridiculous.
Like I said, like the other people that are in here on hot charges have done weapon trafficking and drug trafficking and things like that.
Mhm.
They knew when they were doing those crimes that those crimes would land them on a hut if they got caught. They
Yep.
knew it. The things we did, we had no idea that the things we were doing would land us in as much trouble as we did.
Yep.
So our bail prices being higher than those that have weapon trafficked and drug trafficked is insane to me. I know as with violent crimes, and there's weren't violent crimes, but it's mind blowing that our bail's 300K when people that were doing things intentionally were less than ours. Like,
Yeah.
why do we have the highest bail conditions?
Well, it is ridiculous. I think they're going to try and argue the politics there, but there are no politics there, so it's going to be very easy to disprove that. I will also say, though, that this has been sloppy in more than way than one. When I was talking with you and Mr. Larso... Yeah, that's a good choice, Miss Murphy. When I was talking to you and Mr. Larso yesterday, they didn't even have him filed properly on the documentation. He was up there on a hut, and they had no case planned for him whatsoever. I have had him added to your case, so you are now all properly co-defendants, as you should have been from the start.
Yeah.
So we're going to make sure that none of this stuff gets in the way, or that they're trying to slip anything by. I'm not going to let it happen. I do agree with you on that front, too, and I think there's going to have to be a discussion about the writ of how this is all understood, too. But while we're looking at the problem directly ahead of us and staying out of the weeds, I will say we're doing everything we can here, and when we get to the actual trial, we're going to be fighting for all we can. I still hold that regardless of how trial goes, Mr. Jamar and I should have a conversation about possibly taking this to civil, because the behavior in which they've shown him is just ludicrous. Regardless of how they consider the terrorism charge, the rest of this is ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay positive, but it's kind of hard.
No, it's totally fair. I think somebody actually put a hot tub outside for you, right outside the prison. I think they had good spirits, but they didn't finish up at the last moment. But you know, I feel like the community is here with you and that they care about you, and you know, we're gonna make sure we can do everything we can for y'all.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Of course, of course. If you need anything else, let me know. I'm gonna try and reach Mr. Goodman before the end of this eve, and I already have Miss Murphy right next to me. So if we can get all three of us together, we're gonna get our rebuttal set up and we're gonna send it out for you.
Okay.
Alright, if you need anything, cigarettes, food, moral support, I will be there in a flash, alright?
Thanks.
Of course. You let me know if you need anything. I'm gonna get to it right now.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Hugo.
Of course,
Bye.
Miss Rose. Talk soon. Not goodwill, good man. Alright, we're gonna call Mr. Goodman. Yeah, the more lawyering I do, the more I realize it's a lot of phone calls. Yo, how's it going?
Don't forget your gun, Hugo.
Oh, yes, thank you, Miss Murphy. That's important to me. Yes, indeed. Alright, well, Mr. Goodman is not currently answering, but he should be available. Oh, wait, no, it's not Mr. Goodman, it's Mr. Temple. This is Purple RP. Hugo Pattesta is a PDO lawyer, public defense office, so he does all the criminal stuff. I need to text Miss Indy and correct that. That was incorrect. Indy. Oh, yeah, you're going to join? Then, yeah. You do have to put in an application for it, but I absolutely love the community here. The people... I just hot mic'd really bad. Huh? What? Sorry. I think I just phased out for a second there.
Yeah, I'm
Ignore
gonna...
me.
Yeah, you're fine. I'm gonna take a really, really good nap here. Just give
Okay,
me a
gotcha.
minute.
Yep, for sure, for sure. Take your time. I'll be in the main meeting room.
Okay, I'm gonna borrow your office.
For sure. I just accidentally hot mic'd like an idiot. So, yeah, I really like the community here. You do have to put in an application, but the people here are fantastic. Oh, my blood just ran ice cold for a second. Ouch! I've never done that before either, as far as I know. That's the first time, and y'all got to see it here. Ah, yes. Good stuff. Thankfully, she rubbed it off just fine. Oh. To be fair, I think she knows I'm streaming. 18 plus. You have to be 18 plus to be on the server, and nobody is allowed to play a character below the age of 18 either, which I very much appreciate, because it makes things much more cut and dry. I need to call Temple. Is he even available? Tony Tahiti, myself, Dang. Oh, Dang is available, and Tony Tahiti. One of the many things I have to do, along with all of the caseload and everything, is I have to train new lawyers. Training paralegals and whatnot. Yeah, but yeah, I really love the community here. The judiciary is awesome. I won't say that there's never any conflict, especially since there's a lot of different characters doing a lot of different things in a lot of different ways. But I really do enjoy it. I wouldn't be spending so many hours advocating for all of these people's games if I didn't. Because these HUT trials, these are hold until trial charges. They cannot play the game until they reach a lawyer. They cannot leave jail or do anything until a lawyer advocates for them. And they don't even tell the PDO when they put a HUT charge on somebody. They just expect them to find their own lawyer and do their own filings, which is realistic but ridiculous. But yeah, I very much enjoy the job as public defender. And I think Hugo's getting on the short list for head of the PDO. We keep on cycling out heads, and I think Hugo's like very quickly ascending towards the top of head of that list for the next consideration for head. Currently, there are only 2 heads of the PDO, James Wagon and First Temple. Killian Fitzpatrick was removed a couple of weeks ago when he destroyed himself in a court case. I was there. Hugo was telling him constantly to stop, and he just wouldn't stop. So things went awry there. And then Liz Bajek got demoted this week. Hugo doesn't have the full understanding as to why. But it sounds less like he did it to himself. But I'm reserving my opinion. Hugo's reserving his opinion until more is made clear. Because at this point, there's just not enough information to make a decision on it. You just don't know, you know? So, yeah. There's 2 PDO heads, and James Wagon is currently unavailable, so... we end up with just Mr. First Temple, which reminds me, I need to speak to Mr. First Temple. First Temple... So a lot of these filings, by the way, I'm sorry that I can't show them directly to y'all. They're on Discord, and not only that, like, they're sensitive. So I don't want to be showing all of that information. But there is a lot of stuff on the docket. A lot. I have been laughed at in Discord for hot micing. Alright, Mr. Temple's unavailable. That's alright. But yeah, I deserve being laughed at because that was dumb. At least I didn't do it in a crowd of people or something. Oh my god.
Yeah.
So Mr. Temple isn't currently responding, and I don't see Miss Morgan. I have summoned the paralegals here.
Okay.
Because both Dang and Tony Tahiti are available, so... So, I do vacation every now and again back on Valley RP, the original server that I started on. But Hugo is exclusively a lawyer here, predominantly because of how much work it takes to make sure that everybody
Hey,
gets
Hugo.
advocated for. How's it going?
Hello. Oh, great. We're being evicted.
Yeah, I heard from Mr. Snork. It's ridiculous, but unfortunately it sounds like they're doing their due diligence, and squatters' rights don't work in this state.
Yeah, it's just funny the timing of it because when we got back home, there was no notice, but Tony stopped by about 15 minutes later and there were notices all over our home.
Yeah, it happened in the time between I went to bed and I got
I think that he followed us back home.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so, you know, more complaints, more
we
bullshit.
Yeah, I got called down here by what was going on?
Oh no, I just called y'all down because I saw that you were available, and since there are no other lawyers available, you're my responsibility.
Okay, yeah. We
That's
were
how
just
that works.
studying. We were just doing some studying.
Good stuff.
Yeah,
We
I was
actually just
quizzing
came
him on
back.
stuff.
We actually just came back from some stuff. I had to advocate for one of my clients to receive medications and stuff.
What the
hell? Shit.
Yeah, one of my clients is currently being held on a HUT charge, and
How'd
they
they-
require medications that they are on a regular dosage on from prescribed from the hospital.
All
So-
right, and let me guess, the police said no.
Well, no, the police said they would follow up on it, but as their lawyer, and the fact that they do not have the ability to freely move, and I am the only one who has legal proxy capabilities for them, I had to go down and follow up and make sure that it was done. Within 30 minutes, they had their medications. They're set for however long it is that each dose lasts, but
Okay.
it should be good, and they also have made a note of it so that if they need to, you know, do another refill for them while they're in the in prison, it shouldn't be as much of an issue.
Good. Well, that's awesome.
Yep.
Thank you for looking out for your clients. That's fucking great.
Yeah, I wanted to make that clear too, because that is inside the purview of your job, especially when it comes to huts and whatnot. Like, you need to make sure that they have everything that they need, especially when they don't have any other legal advocates. Like I said, nobody else can legally proxy for them when you go to, you know, when you go to the hospital. Unless they
Yeah.
have a direct family member who can say that they have been, you know, they can provide a piece of paper that said, oh yeah, I've been provided legal proxy. We are the only ones who can do that as lawyers.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So, yeah, because you can't represent another person without a bar license. That's how that's the entire reason that the bar license, you know, functions as it does in society.
Yeah.
You have the right to defend yourself. You do not have the right to defend others. That is a privilege.
Yeah. I was given that lecture when I first moved here because I got a lawyer degree from DeVry University, and they said, well, it's not recognized by the state of San Andreas.
Yep.
So you can't be doing no lawyering. And I was like, oh, okay.
Exactly. Every state has their own bar association. That's why, you know, you can't legally be certified to work in the state of Illinois and then try to practice in the state of Kentucky.
Yeah. Do you want to see my lawyer degree? It's really cool. I paid $8,000 for it.
You paid $8,000 for a
Yeah.
degree that was not considered valid?
Yeah. Oh, well, I paid $8,000 for the piece of paper. The classes were extra.
Ah.
Yeah, check it out.
Let's take a peek at this. Oh yeah, that's spelled with good wording too. You did great.
Well, yeah, it's DeVry University. It's not exactly Harvard Law or nothing.
Oh yeah, I see full honors.
I went to Harvard.
Did you?
I sure did.
Oh my goodness!
yeah.
I'm planning on going there someday.
You got that back, yes?
Yeah, I did. Thank you.
Good. Okay.
I was also the valedictorian for my class.
Hell yeah.
I believe that. I
believe you.
wholeheartedly believe that.
Salute the valedictorian.
Here's a little quiz for the paralegals.
Yes.
So, an officer at any point can ask you for your driver's license while you are driving. They cannot, however, ask you for identification while you are walking around. Why is this?
Because they don't have the reasonable suspicion.
I want a broader articulation.
Hold on. Hugo, I got a question.
Go ahead.
Read the back of your state ID.
Read the back of my... What?
What?
Yeah. Like, look at it closely. The back of it.
What the hell?
But like the finer details of the state ID.
An obligation of identification law.
Yep.
Well, that's a violation of rights right there.
Huh.
You have a right to walk around. You do not have a right to operate a motor vehicle. That is a privilege, just like the Bar Association. That's where I was going with that line of questioning. However, what he's saying, that is so outside of the realm. That is... We don't even allow stop and frisk. Why do we allow that?
I don't know, but I've had a cop utilize that against me.
Oh, was it him?
No, it was the one that's on my appeal.
Oh, I'm not familiar with that. But if you give me permission, I can look at it.
Go for it. Actually, I think you'll have a good laugh with it.
Let's look at this.
Yeah, is this the paralegal couch?
Get to sit the
Don't lay in it. Don't lay in that couch. Curse.
Don't lay in the couch. Got it.
Yep. Hey, what's double jeopardy?
Double jeopardy. Isn't that you can't be tried twice for the same crime?
Yep.
I
Correct.
believe it's double indemnity, isn't it? Or
No,
unless
it's double jeopardy.
No,
okay,
it
then
is
I'm
double
crazy, and I don't know
jeopardy.
who told me that.
So
what's that first motion there or notice?
Okay, so here's a question for you guys.
Yes.
Okay, if you can't be charged again for the same crime, how can they charge you for the same crime?
Well, it would have to be a completely different crime,
No,
wouldn't it?
no.
Would new evidence have to come to light?
There you go.
I will say I have not had much of a chance to study, so I'm trying my best here.
I'm curious though, if new evidence comes to light, like let's use something like the OJ trial, for instance, as something we all.
Oh
are
my
familiar
God.
with. Evidence is there. They examine it. They found him not guilty. Then he basically writes a book saying that he fucking did it. That they wouldn't be able to retry the crime. Yeah.
No, because that's not new evidence.
Even if he admits to doing the crime.
Exactly, it's not new evidence. The reason is because everything in that book actually states exactly what was said in the trial.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay.
Now, if they found like a DNA sample of his saliva or something at the scene that they didn't have, for example, then that would be, then they could retry.
Okay, and the whole trial would have to be contingent upon that piece of evidence. and then
Absolutely.
all the other evidence would have to be examined in relation to that piece. Got it.
Exactly.
Okay, sick. All right, I think I'm getting the hang of this lawyer thing.
Yep, you're doing good.
So what do you think,
You're
Hugo?
doing great.
Well, does it reopen the whole case or just the part with the new evidence?
It will reopen the whole new case.
So, looking at this, Mr. Kimple, I want you to be aware that you have resulted in everybody having their phones taken without actual proper warning. A trooper searched us and took our phones from us not even an hour ago without informing us of this, at which point When he came back with the DA, I requested my phone back, and the DA laid into him. However, to be fair, that procedure has now started because of the situation I'm seeing unfold here. I don't think
Wait,
that's as
which
funny because
which
I've been
contempt
locked.
are you reading?
So, which contempt? I haven't even
Or
gotten
not
that
contempt.
far.
Which trial are you on right now? Are you
So
on the
I'm
first
at
one?
State v. Jacob Kimple with Morgan Luna.
No, it's the other one.
There's another one? Oh my god. State v. Jacob
That was
Kimble
why I
First
was
Temple.
laughing right there.
I just want
Oh
to say,
my
Kimball,
god.
I'm real glad that I'm not the only one having legal issues while trying to be a lawyer. It feels very much
She
like
doesn't want
kinship
to,
right
or
now.
they don't want
I got
to align
arrested
with
for
them.
utilizing my phone to call Morgan because
hell?
the case was over my head. And
That's so
the
fucking-
officer came in, demanded to search me. I said, you know, if you'd like me to leave the premise, I'd gladly do that. But I don't consent. I didn't refuse or anything. I just said I don't consent. You know?
Well, yeah, you were already searched when you came in.
Yeah. At that point, he said that he's going to search me even if I don't consent, and I said okay. He told me not to use my phone, and I agreed to that. So then I made sure to radio all that information to First.
Like on one hand, you know, I understand them having the right to search at any point, like, but the thing is that you were searched and they let you keep your phone.
Yeah.
So
And they didn't tell me
you
not to utilize
Yeah.
my phone when I went in.
They can't just keep moving the goalposts. And nowhere is there in state law saying that you can't have your phone on you.
So it
Nor
looks
does
like they're,
it in the state law they can keep searching you.
it looks like they're just fighting on the grounds of whether this should be an appeal or an original case. And as this never went to an original trial, I think it should be an original case.
It went
did
to
go to
an
trial?
original trial. Yeah. I was found not guilty for the harassment. I pled guilty
Oh.
for the resisting because technically it was right, and they were saying that if I didn't plead guilty, my bar would be on trial.
Okay,
That
yeah.
his bar would be on the line.
If they
Yep.
said that to you, then yeah, no, that should be an appeal. You're right. Okay, yep.
And
Ridiculous.
the DA and the co-counsel that said, quote, it's in your best interest to plead guilty. If you do not, your bar will be in what the
Jeopardy?
fuck word did they use? Not jeopardy. They said my bar will be
In contention.
In question? Like when you told it to me, it sounded like they said in question.
He said he
and-
strongly recommended that it was in my best interest to plead guilty to accept the order, stating his words were, your bar license is in dispute at the moment. It's in your best interest not to fight this. So that's everything he said.
And that was the judge?
That was the DA.
That was the DA. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, if he told you
And-
that, and what was it, a misdemeanor?
Yes, it was
then how is your bar in
harassment
question?
and resisting.
So how is your bar in question if it's a misdemeanor? Because from my
It was a
understanding,
threat because they were going to go after it.
yeah, but they can't with a misdemeanor. Felonies are always what they
Yeah,
try to push for
that-
bar
that's-
removal.
Exactly, and that's why I knew it was a threat.
Yep, gotcha.
And after I put in my my appeal, the co-counsel who was standing next to Wade that said,
Mhm.
you know, my bar would be in
Maverick.
Yeah.
Maverick's
The
well
person-
interpreted, but I have seen him make a
No,
mistake or
he's
two.
talking about the individual who entered as co-counsel.
Oh, who would that be?
The officer.
Oh. Does the
Wade
officer
Maverick's
have a bar
the one
license?
that said my yes.
Okay. Who? Why? How?
Wade
what?
Maverick would hold on. Wade Maverick's the one that said my bar would be in dispute if I didn't plead guilty.
Okay.
His co-counsel right next to him, right, was the officer that made the appeal, or that requested be added to the appeal.
Gotcha.
If you look at my appeal, you'll see their judicial notice, which is calling for double jeopardy and a motion for injunction to remove my license.
Can I be honest in saying that I find it ridiculous that officers are allowed to use their private bar licenses to operate as a DA?
Oh
Yeah,
it's
on top
bullshit.
of that, they also called themselves as a witness.
Okay.
So look at the judicial notice, the last thing that was posted yesterday at 1:06 p.m. Eastern. So they called upon to turn this into a full criminal appeal, even though I already been found not guilty for harassment, right? They're calling
Yeah.
upon a bunch of witnesses for the harassment charges. They're going after my bar, which was part of the coercion argument, right? They literally handed me my fucking case on a silver platter.
Yeah. No, this sounds absolutely, this is exactly the kind of stuff that they're trying to get away with that doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. We should can we go to City Hall if that's all right with y'all? I want to see if we can't find ourselves somebody to clarify why the hell police officers are using private licenses to operate as the state.
Yeah, how is that also not a conflict of interest?
That's
by
exactly why they
assigning
can't do it.
themselves- But you representing me last night, that was a conflict of interest, even though you weren't present for the crime.
Oh no, I checked with a
Well,
judge, and
because
that's not a
they get
conflict
to
of
say
interest.
Stuff that's true for everyone else, but not for themselves.
No, as soon as you were arrested and they wouldn't let me come, I immediately contacted a chief justice and had a conversation, and there will be something done about that. A conversation will be had with him.
It struck me as real interesting that the police were like, "We get to decide who your lawyer is now." And I was like,
Yeah,
"That
we get to
sounds
decide
weird."
who's conflicted. I'm like, no, it's up to the client, and after that, then a judge. And the justice specifically said to me, she's like, in this situation, I would have left it up to you. And I said, yep, the client was aware of my capabilities and my knowledge, and I'm sure I would have left it up to them.
We got a lot of people, so 2 cars?
2
Yeah,
cars.
we got our own car here.
We got our car. It's kind of a piece of shit, but
A lot of people are riding around in lead sleds.
So not only
How's it going, Michael David?
Did the co-counsel of my original case join in on it, right? They then went and targeted for no reason whatsoever outside of bullshit my bar. The state would like to formally request the DOJ suspend the defendant's bar license until the verdict of this trial. If the assertion of the defense is that the defendant is ignorant of the law and was coerced into pleading guilty to the judge. Coercion has nothing to do with ignorance.
Hugo missed Michael too.
I felt threatened. I had
I'm
a
not
DA
gonna
tell
lie.
me they were going to go for my license unless I pled guilty.
Hugo keeps on taking HUD cases, which means that if he doesn't show up for court on a regular basis, people will be locked out of the game for IRL
That and there's no
days.
other lawyers on. I'm an associate. I don't practice by myself. I had to defend myself for the trial.
Yep.
So what more is there to do?
Yeah. All right, here.
Parked good.
Yeah, it is good. It'll do. Fuck it, let them cry about it.
Yeah, I'm like, a cop operating.
So
as a
guess
DA,
what
I've
I'm
never heard of
doing,
anything more
Hugo?
What? Just be
question,
careful about
tell
what
me.
we talk about once we walk into the building too. You know,
Oh, I know.
judges. I got a
won't-
justice coming to talk with me about something.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey. You guys seen Robert Fields?
No.
I'm thinking of a motion for sanctions.
That might be a move. That actually might be a move.
Yep.
But yeah, Michael, I keep on taking
After
HUD
debunking
cases.
every living aspect of this shit.
And so I have to like be constantly omnipresent, otherwise shit's gonna get real weird.
I've seen her in court today. She actually testified in a case that Morgan obliterated her at.
Good.
It is
She took like what 5 minutes to answer that one question.
Oh yeah, and it was a yes or no question.
I will actually come in on. I'm gonna fly in
Because
on
she
Valley.
didn't
soon.
wanna say
Hugo's
no.
gonna take a
No.
vacay.
Whether or not someone reported a crime over a 911 call.
Because she knew the penal code and she didn't want to tell the truth.
Exactly.
But what you can say is that you have a constitutional
That's exactly
right,
what it was, and
you
that's
know,
why it was
and then you
pissing
just
me
cite
off
what the
when I
right
said what I
is.
said about her.
All right, I'll be right back.
You know, more often than not, legalese is just a way of making yourself sound smarter.
Hell yeah.
So you can.
Hello.
talk to them.
Hey, Your Honor, just a quick question for you. So I was under the impression that if any member of the government who is not operating as a lawyer, PD, EMS, anything, were to take the bar, they could only operate as a private lawyer. Is that correct?
Yeah, they're only meant to be private. Why?
Okay. I believe that troopers are currently entering in a second chair for the DA's office on cases, using their bar licenses as an excuse.
So they're technically also prosecutors, so if it's not like a civil case, that should be okay.
Okay, gotcha. It should be. Okay.
Yeah,
Could I ask you to review something, or would that be an overstep?
You would probably want to talk to a different judge to review right now since I'm not at City Hall and whatnot.
That's fair enough. I'll go find another one. Thank you.
Yeah, not a problem.
All right. Have a good one. Good luck with whatever you're up
Bye.
to. Stay safe.
Oh, I'm running around.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. So it sounds like that might be possible because they are also prosecution.
Okay.
But we should double check with the judge just to be certain of that.
Either way, I have enough to really fuck them over.
Oh, yeah, no. I just, you know, if you want to cross your T's and dot your I's with that, there's most likely a judge here.
My aspect on it, right, what I'm thinking of is because of the direct threats on my bar, I made a formal report about it.
No Slim?
Right?
Oh, yeah, that's right. He's out.
I brought it within my appeal, right? There's a hearing for it.
Yeah, yeah.
And then after, because this person wasn't a part of that hearing, right?
Yep.
They told a judge that I was like they walked up to Yackle and said that I was saying he was coercing me when that wasn't even the case within the appeal, the pretrial.
Yeah, I mean, they are trying to... Well, I mean, your argument also stands on the crux that they were trying to coerce you, though, because they were trying to threaten you with a rule that didn't... Yeah, that doesn't take place.
Yeah,
That's
and
not how
then
that
they actually go through with it. That's the key there.
It's something
I have the
ridiculous, I will say.
accusation, and then they went through with it because here's the thing: me and Verse did not mention the coercion in the original appeal.
Yep,
but they
I
didn't
saw.
know about that. They only knew about the original or the ruling by the judge.
Yep.
They saw that there was coercion mentioned. They didn't know by who.
Yeah, gotcha. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be something to see. I'm happy Mr.
That's some
Temple is
3D
taking it
chess.
too, because yeah, Miss Luna and Mr. Temple are gonna be very competent in this.
Temple is only reviewing what I submit.
Gotcha.
So it's all training.
Well, there you go then. Good stuff. I'm
Yep.
looking forward to seeing how it comes out for you then. Here, let's
Oh,
go inside.
motion.
We don't want to leave the paralegals alone.
Oh, okay.
So that may actually be acceptable in some instances. Gonna have to question further about it. And in this specific instance, if you'd like to, Mr. Kimple, you can request a judge look over this and see what they see about it.
Oh,
you're right here. Okay.
Yeah, I'm right here. What can I do for you, sir?
Oh, I'm paralegal.
Oh, yep. That's me. Yep.
You don't remember me? Damn.
No, you see, the thing is that I have dealt with so many clients and there are so many numbers in my phone that I don't have written down. Don't take it personally. I have been spinning plates for the last 3 days.
I take it 100% personally. I'm fucking with you.
Okay, good.
What
I was gonna say I got two other paralegals here. I can make them do the work.
Yeah.
I changed the last name of everyone to clerk if they're a clerk, trooper if they're a trooper, and judge if they're a judge. And then that's how I
That's
keep
smart.
it organized.
I have a specialized definer as well. I do use those a lot of the time, but I also have one that I use special. It's called problem.
Is that me?
No, it's for ham.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I answer the phone as problem ham for her, and then Wrangler, I believe, is also there as problem Wrangler.
Good lord.
That's how I keep track of it, because I'm not going to lie, not every day do I have the competency to be debating such disconnects from reality.
Is that Dan up there?
True.
Wait, is the Supreme Overlord is available?
I think so. I think that's him, right?
Supreme
White
Overlord?
hair.
Supreme Overlord?
Is that him?
I think he's running away.
No! No, I need to speak with him.
What do you want?
I need to give him my proposal. I've been waiting for 3 days. I just want to give him the paper.
We just got a phone call. I guess he'll be coming.
I'll wait.
Just hang out.
I'll wait. We're good. We're good. I really want to give him that proposal.
It helps if you don't have 3 people run up to him all at once. So.
I don't know why they followed me. They're paralegals
Oh.
in Kimple.
Alright, can you guys go down there?
Yeah.
Sure.
You tell the other paralegals I'll be back shortly.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I got 3 paralegals tagging me right now, along with an associate. 2 associates?
Just so you know.
Yeah. Oh, I was whispering. my
God
bad.
damn it! People are screaming in my ear.
Hey,
Kimple, we'll be
Hugo,
back with you in a moment.
I had a question for you.
The South Side is aware of you guys living on Broad Street. I have heard. I've heard leave first alone. I think your life might be in danger.
First is the owner.
Yeah, you don't actually live there, I guess.
No,
So.
I thought you bought a room.
kinda. I just helped him get the house.
What, is he going to pay you back? I thought you were purchasing space.
Yeah, a bit, but we'll see how it plays out.
Okay, fair enough. I just...
Get
you
away
don't-
with it as long as you can, I guess.
Yeah,
just don't
They
mess
know
with
you're
the
there,
South
though.
Side.
Sweet.
They
I was there
find out.
earlier. I was there.
They moved into the
First was
South Side
talking with
without
them.
alerting the gangs that they were going to do it.
Was
They
there a
didn't
group of
check with
people
them
there?
to see if that house was claimed or
I
anything.
was sleepy. Some elderly
All I
men
know,
dropped me
all I know
off.
is he's got like a pass and you don't.
I don't. Why don't I? Like, was
haven't-
it
you
specifically
haven't earned
mentioned I don't? Oh.
You got
I'll
to do
earn
your
it then.
time.
We'll find out. Also, I'm gonna have a new name soon.
Oh, you're getting it changed?
Yep.
What's it being changed to?
Jacob Temple.
You're... Why?
Reasons.
Are you being adopted by Mr. Temple?
You
'Cause if
could
that's the
say
case-
that.
Okay, I'm calling you Mr. Temple Jr. from now on.
Yeah, that works. I've
Or
been
just
calling him
Junior.
Dad. I've been calling him Dad.
There you go. I just
Yep.
call everybody boss. So,
Yeah.
speaking of that too, boss, Evelyn, how's that, how's the permit thing looking? What's the situation on that?
Which one?
The one that I was gonna file, and then I was told that that's taken, so then I sent the other GPS location.
I haven't had a chance to bring it up because Dan's car got stolen.
Oh, gotcha. I'm just a little bit worried Becky Sue's gonna review the second location and then approve it. Because I didn't realize that there was an opportunity for talking, back and forth.
She might have already.
I'm just gonna text her and just say, apparently the location I was asking for currently is not occupied. I double checked. Is there a confusion?
Is she still around? Oh yeah, she's around still. Judge Boone, are you still around?
Are you guys talking about something special?
No,
An
you can hear
approach?
about this. You can hear about
are
this.
you-
This is PAL Associated.
Oh.
We're getting a permit for parking spots right across the street.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we're gonna be tucked right away in a little alley. You and I will have special parking spots. But it seems like the original denial, and then they denied the original location. I offered a secondary, and it seems like the original location was available. It was just a mistake, like as to whether it was not available or not. So she's following up with it right now to see if we can't get the original location with the 2 parking spots. You know where Mr. Wagon's building is and where Evelyn's building is?
I know where Evelyn's is.
So it's right next to those two. There's one that actually has like 2 spots just tucked into it a little bit.
Okay.
It'll be perfect. And then we can tow anybody's cars who aren't ours, and you and I can park there when we please, or provide those spaces to clients or whatever else we so fit. And we need a private space right next to City Hall. We got one then.
Nice. I have a question for you. Have you ever done a deposition?
I believe so.
Do you get a clerk to come along for that, or?
No, if you're filing something, I always bring a clerk along.
Oh shit.
I always bring a clerk along because they're a third party that is not biased in any way towards the situation. So they're great for being even just a witness to the situation if need be.
Okay. How do I ask for a clerk? Could I just send an email?
I just try to contact one. I mean, you know, Evelyn, Mr. Finch is another good option. There's a few of them. Nim's good.
Yeah.
There's a lot of very talented clerks. I don't know how many are currently available, but, you know, Evelyn's on the job for me right now, so.
I mean, in the event that I can't get a clerk, I'm gonna I'm gonna audio, tape record it.
That's fair, too. That's a good choice. I carry around a
just gonna
trusty
get
tape
Evelyn's
recorder on many, many occasions. You'd be surprised. Then again, it just helps me with my memory in general. You know, taking little voice notes for yourself.
Yeah.
Some days, it's really helpful just to be able to rewind the recorder and just be like, oh yeah, I ate at these 2 points. I'm good. Because sometimes things get so busy, you forget to take a break.
Exactly.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm really hoping all of this sorts out, because I've got Evelyn currently working on that building permit, and then I need to talk to the Supreme Overlord. Really badly. I've been waiting for 3 days.
Oh, yeah.
Supreme Overlord, could I speak with you?
I have a meeting with Chief Constable of the Police. I need to go.
I just need to hand you a piece of paper. It is the proposal you've wanted this whole time. I've been trying to find you for 3 days to give it to you, sir.
Sorry, I haven't.
No, don't. No, you're okay. I'm hearing you're doing the good work. I just wanted to make sure you saw this because I know it might make you a little bit happy. And you deserve some.
I'll check that out ASAP.
Yeah, you take your time with it. I just wanted to make sure I provided it to you. You have a great day and good luck.
I love that.
He's happy.
Like he needed to hear that.
There we go. Good man. I knew we were going to give him a little pick-me-up. That's why I was so adamant about doing it. Law kebabs. We're going to help the budget. We're going to have the biggest budget in the state.
Oh, hey, I was thinking about that. We should grab penal codes and hand out with law kebabs.
Oh, that would be great. I love that idea. See, this is where we get the good ideas. We're going to do this. It's going to be awesome.
Because I was up at the prison and, like, while you guys were, I think y'all finished up, but people were like, yeah, I should probably grab a penal code. I'm like, yeah, you probably should. So.
Hi, Your Honor.
Hello.
Hey.
Did Evelyn talk to you about the permit?
Hey, I got a question.
Did Evelyn talk to you about my my permit?
Yes, she did, and it sounds like it might have been a misunderstanding that I didn't look at the right building on the permit location, which is 100% my fault. She's going to get that's rectified. If that's the case, the original permit, I'm totally fine with approving. I just thought it was for the James Wagon one, but if it's not, then that's fine.
Nah, next door. There's 2 parking spots associated with the one I'm looking for, and that's one of the reasons I'm gunning for it, is that so that me and my vice president right here have a place to park our cars while we're doing work at the courthouse.
I'm going to stop you right now. Those parking spots aren't included with the permit.
Oh, really? I thought they were because of the fact that they're tucked inside the building.
No, that's only for if you purchase a house or business through the Realtor app. The DOJ permits and anything permitted through the Realtor signs does not include parking.
Okay, gotcha. I'm happy you clarified for me then. That was one of the reasons I was gunning for that building was because Evelyn told me that. But that's all good. I'll still take it nonetheless.
Okay, cool. I gotta go because I go to a meeting. But yeah, thank you.
Yep,
I'm glad I got
you.
squared away.
Thank you. She's great. Everything handled.
that doesn't mean that the the ADAs and the DAs need to be here.
No. It creates accidental bias. It
Do you want to
Yeah.
come see the potential property, Mr. Moore?
I'm curious
Yeah.
about this. I'm curious about property.
You can all see
What
the
property?
Pattesta and Associates firm.
Yeah, you need way more hugs, Dan.
What's
Dan is
associates
not
for?
getting enough hugs.
I agree.
Wait, Dan, you need a hug? I run the pals. We can help you.
Oh, I gotta go.
We're the Pattesta and Associates
a
law
hug?
firm. We got a pal and we got your back.
You got a pal in me.
Yes, sir.
That's not gonna hot minute.
You got a pal in me.
Oh, by the way,
I'm
just so
sure
you're
I've
aware,
had
Your
that
Honor,
thing.
Come on,
Shaban,
Evelyn.
you now have the entire
hold
firm
on.
at your
Where are our cars
availability.
going?
You can ride in the trunk allegedly.
Alright, let me put my bike in here real quick.
We're gonna go look at the building, Evelyn.
That's your car, right?
So, Hugo, was this
Yes.
you talking about the law firm?
So I have a firm, Pattesta and Associates Law. We are the pals.
Okay.
And as part of this, we have filed the permits necessary to acquire a property on this corner over here.
From the PDO.
Hello.
That'd be a lot better spot.
We're going to
just
look
a
at.
reminder, if you ever want civil trials don't only have to happen on the docket. We can talk about plea deals and stuff in the city.
Fair.
Okay.
I appreciate that. You want to come check out our new property?
Don't you have Life Invader?
Well, yeah, but I have my own law firm as well, and I have acquired property for it.
A little busy.
way did-
I wasn't expecting
which
to be
way
here
did
today,
Dan
so I'm
go?
gonna go chill out. He went up the
That way.
street.
He went up the street with all the judges. He has a meeting.
Okay,
That
thank
way.
you.
All right, have a good one.
All right, take care.
So, like, are you becoming a public
That's funny,
defender?
'cause
I
last time
mean,
I tried to, like, talk
public
to them
lawyer
about a
or
plea thing kind of thing. They were like,
So-
"We don't want to talk to you."
So I'm still a member of the PDO. I specifically hold this firm for a couple of reasons. One, it allows me to share case information with my fellows, specifically Mr. Moore right next to me. Two, it allows me to do filings outside of the normal PDO capabilities, such as last will and testaments or other things. Three, having a firm allows me to have everybody on that firm
Yeah.
able to retain one another, and we are able to retain other people as well. So
Hell
it is not a supplement, or it is a supplement, not a replacement to my duties as a PDO lawyer. It just makes me capable of doing more for the people. I actually don't really have any interest in the money. My retainer fee currently for most populace is $500, and I only take somewhere around 15% if we get something successful out of it. My paycheck from the state is more than enough for me.
Gotcha. Would I be able to get involved with this and still be a PDO?
Yes, you would be able to. However, I would like to see some more demonstrable capabilities from you before I sign you on.
Oh, that's fine. I was just wondering if I could get involved.
Oh, for sure, for sure. So here we have Mr. Wagon.
Wow.
This is his property.
I cannot jump. I need a drink.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
I don't got a drink on me. Do you want a money shot meal?
I don't think that'll help my thirst.
So then right up here,
That works. Hey, that works.
this is what I'm gunning for. Are you alright, Mr. Moore?
Oh yeah, I just got.
Okay. But yeah, this is gonna be the PAL law firm location.
Alrighty.
Yep, the pals will be working out of here. We'll have easy access. I thought that the parking spots directly underneath were associated with this, but if they're not, they're not. I'm alright with that.
Yeah. I do like this spot. This is a nice spot.
Yes, very nice. Right across the road, we've got the mechanics. It's perfect. The bank's right up the road.
It's a lot close. Oh,
Oh,
god.
there he
Oh
goes.
no,
It's a lot closer.
Mr.
to-
Tahiti.
He is fine.
I'm okay.
Okay, good.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Mr. Kimple, do not. You're taking the bridge metaphor to its literal intentions. What the hell?
Well, when in Rome.
You gotta go for your
No!
Okay, I am.
Do not do that, sir. I swear
I
to God.
have more skills than that. trust me.
Okay, good. Jesus. What
Well,
the
and
hell?
I just want to point out, you can actually ask more. I've been doing my best to prove myself, and I've actually helped him represent many things.
Oh, hell yeah, I believe it. I only speak like that just because you're a little bit of an unknown quantity to myself specifically. As Mr. Moore is my vice president, if he said yes, I would just have a quick conversation, and there'd most likely be a yes there.
Alrighty. I will tell you one thing you will notice about me.
Mm-hmm.
half of the big words like demonstrous, like I think I understand, but they go right over my head.
So demonstrable is actually just the proper pronunciation of demonstratable.
That's what I thought.
Yep.
Sorry, I had to
Let's
take a
just
leap.
say
It
I
was
come
for
from
the
a
bit.
backwoods area. I'm
a good bit.
and I'm a former cop, so I understand the law. But at the same time, the big words don't. It's like trying to. What's a good analogy?
Are you a former cop of this city? Or...
Not here. No.
Okay.
Mr.
good.
Tahiti, could I
gonna say
ask that
don't
you
know
get
the
off
law.
the lip?
Yep.
Thank you.
I'm just
You
gonna
as well,
hold you.
Mr. Kimple.
Okay.
No.
thank you.
No!
Oh my.
That's why I was telling you to not do that.
It looks like he's.
Look, I can't carry
Is
them
he alright?
both.
But
you should probably
yeah,
carry me.
I'm not
I'm
able to
gonna
come up
be
with a good
sitting-
analogy right now. But like I said, you can ask more about how I've been handling things.
Oh, for
Big
sure,
words leave
for
me.
sure.
You're so
Like
strong,
one thing
man.
we recently
Oh,
had,
thank
I handled the closing for one of our cases, but even though it went absolutely south, purely because I think of buddy shit between the DA's office and that judge, or that DA and that judge. Which I also have no problem admitting that I think the way the relationship between the DA's office and at least some of these judges seems to go to a unprofessional level when it comes to handling cases. 'Cause it
In
seems
some
like
instances. However, I will say that also swings in opposite direction too, in some cases. Like, you gotta understand that I am retained by multiple justices.
that's good. That's fine.
So that goes
I'm
in the
just saying-
opposite way too.
Oh no, you're good. Like I said, I have
Somebody
no problem
answer
with a
Mr.
little bit of
Kimple.
friendship.
Kinda
A
looks
little
like
bit
you're,
of friendship,
like,
but at the same
rocking
time,
me.
give you an example how our case went and how they acted.
kinda
It seemed
am.
like it went beyond a professionalism standpoint, and
Yep.
I have no
You're
problem
pretty
with
calm with me,
friendships
man.
and retaining shit and retainership, but at the same time, you need to be able to separate yourself from that and be unbiased. And
You're right.
I have not been impressed from what I've seen so far. Now, granted, I
No,
haven't
I
been here
agree.
very long, but it's still, you know what I mean.
If you haven't seen the Supreme Overlord, he's very good at separating those things. Him and I actually, we went for a
Okay,
base
this
jump
is safer
together,
for you right here.
and during that jump, Mr. Tahiti, are you okay?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry, I was
Okay.
rocked and I was told
I
to
rocked
go to
him to
sleep.
sleep.
Okay. As long as you're all right, that's my. We can't be dealing with paralegals getting hurt too much. You can't afford them insurance.
Oh, I have
Oh,
plenty
yeah,
of
I
insurance.
have like $0. No, $26 is my name. But,
Well,
Do y'all need insurance? I can get y'all insurance.
I have insurance.
I don't have
I'm a
insurance.
lawyer. I
refuse.
have insurance.
I have no
Hey,
Oh,
problem.
my
get you
client's calling me.
insurance,
Please hold
just
for
I
a second.
refuse to pay
Oh, you're
for
good.
Hello, Mr.
insurance.
Klein.
I'm on principle.
Hey, Mister, it's Patterson, right? I put my phone away too quickly
Pattesta.
before Pattesta. Oh my God, I was
It's all right,
way
it's
off.
all right.
Sorry about that. I was just wondering, like, I figured I would just call you instead of asking a million questions via text. Does this mean that? What does this mean exactly? If they post a discovery?
So they've posted the information for us to review. It looks like it's full of holes to me currently, from my perspective. That being
Okay,
said, the second chair DA is pretty confident in what we're looking at right now, but he's also confident about everything. If you told him the sky was green, he'd fight it in court. So I'm not sure whether that can be taken to very much seriousness, you know? That being said, right now we're still looking at coming up on the end of time for availability for them. And to be 100% honest with you, I do need to speak with Mr. Goodman before I say anything, but I think we're going to be turning down that deal full flat. There's no reason for it, and then immediately after that, I think we're going to motion for summary judgment. I think that would be my move, just because honestly, at this point, they've not provided anything. We're reaching the end of time on this. They're trying to force a plea deal, and they're using it as a stall tactic from my perspective.
Yeah. Okay.
All right,
okay,
so yeah.
that all makes sense.
Yeah. So
I'm
as
trying
soon
to
as I
figure out,
discuss
like,
with, go ahead.
Did he like explain why he wanted 2 years? Because that's more than what the charges originally like.
He didn't really
carried.
articulate it. He didn't articulate it very well at all. I mean, to be 100% fair with you, this man is 18 years old and he is not fully done growing yet.
Gotcha.
So he
Because
doesn't
I would
always
almost be willing
do the best.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'm trying to figure out, like, I don't know. It's just frustrating. I'm hoping that, like, you guys are doing an amazing job. I'm just hoping that, like, I won't be on bail for too much longer.
No, sir, you won't. You won't. Regardless of whether, because that's why we're going to try to push for the summary judgment here. Is at this point, because of the fact that they've wasted their time trying to push a plea deal before even providing the evidence to us, and because they provided the evidence to us at the absolute end of the, because they have to provide it 2 days before court starts for us to review. And if they hadn't done it on day 8, they literally would not have had 2 days left in the statute of limitations to utilize it, right? So I'm considering this bad faith, and I'm considering this to be stall tactics. They're doing a terrible job. The whole reason why the second chair DA was told to wrap this up is because the first chair DA isn't doing his job.
Yeah, I got you.
He's trying to get you to not be willing to do. He's trying to figure that we're not willing to do the work, and you're not willing to do the work to actually see that you are found not guilty, which is just wholly untrue.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, they're banking on that.
What does this guy look like? I'm curious if I've met him before.
So the gentleman who offered you the deal is Mr. Gordon Pantalones. That's his last name, Pantalones. He wears a camo on top of his normal court attire, and he's fairly short, kind of round. I think VIP just failed. Hello there, sir? Sir? Can you hear me all right, sir? All right. Well, while I wait for his response, we're going to wrap things here real quick. To everybody who enjoyed the stream, thank you so much for sticking around all the way through. You've been awesome. If you liked what you see, be sure to hit that like button down below. Right next to that is the subscribe button. I've got probably another 6 hours on this shift, so we're going to get to it and start clipping. A small channel. If you want to help out the algorithm, I'd absolutely appreciate it. And I will catch you all next week. Later.